Claudio Capri.
Poseidon, how you doing? It's Sunday. You ready? You had a fun night last night. You didn't even come with me.
Yeah.
We're here. We're live. It's Sunday. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the David Icke interview. That shit's doing numbers right now. That's pretty cool. I'm here with none other than Poseidon.
Yeah.
Obviously here on a Sunday. And of course, you already heard his voice talking shit about other comedians. It's Guido.
Hey guys.
Hello, Guido. So Guido showed up a minute before the show, and we got him a nice little seat. So before we get started, let me remind people. If you're all curious, you're asking, how do I get exclusive content? How do I get your shit early? How do I jump in on the Discord and speak to you guys on Pantelis Live? You got to go to the Patreon, patreon.com/Pantelis. It's real easy to get there, Poseidon. You've been there a lot. Actually, he's a member on the Patreon as well.
Yes.
So patreon.com/Pantelis. That's where you get exclusive stuff. You can win t-shirts. You get to join the Discord, and you get to talk to us if you want to call in these Pantelis live shows every Sunday. Also, 2 Drink Minimum will be live tonight at 7:30 from the Bordel. We're going to head there right after this show. And, I mean, if you guys want, you can watch it on Wednesdays, or you just come tonight, watch it live. We'll high-five you. Poseidon, what do you got cooking for us?
So yeah, I had a joke to tell you.
All right, I'm listening.
So a man walks into a bar, okay, and he orders a Corona and 2 Hurricanes. The bartender goes, "That's 2020."
Get out. Get out.
I know you
Get
didn't
out.
write it, though.
No, he can't write.
It's not
I
bad.
knew that was gonna bother you. So
No, it's
that's why I said
quite
it.
topical. Quite topical.
Did you miss me?
I missed you a bit. You didn't show up last night, and last night was a fucking good show.
Yeah.
We did Sid's room at Peroni's,
Very
and
nice.
it was a great fucking time. There was a lot
Even
of good
I
people.
went.
Dude, even he showed up, dude, and he had fun.
I have no social life.
And he doesn't have fun easily. He's not a man of fun.
Really, you aren't?
Man of hatred.
Oh shit, for real?
No,
Yeah.
I'm working on it. God bless Claudio Capri, man.
Yeah, why do you keep talking shit about Claudio? He's a
No,
good
I
kid.
didn't. I think he's a great guy, and I gave him my number, and
You guys are dating now.
like clockwork, the guy checked in at 9 a.m. this
Good.
morning.
Good. That's what I like. That's what I want to hear. Yo, so Quebec was interesting. I told you yesterday about my diva story. I'll tell Mike later on 2 Drink Minimum, so here's the
Not
details.
necessarily.
It's not.
diva
I was making
story.
fun of myself. I'm definitely not a diva.
You
I
have
wanted
the
to
right.
I wanted to be treated fucking fairly. Is what I wanted.
That's correct.
Yeah. Is the echo from Poseidon's empty head? Sounds like blowing in a beer bottle. I don't know what he's talking. It's not that bad. The echo is pretty cool. The echo's not that bad. So my guy told me that the curtains are going to be up in 3 to 4 weeks. So
Wow.
that depressed me. Yeah, because he's got to get them made. Right? They got to cut them to size.
Yeah.
Clean your nose, bro. It's fucking leaking everywhere.
I'm sorry.
It's disgusting.
Here.
It is disgusting.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't put your nose on the mic.
I'm
bro.
not.
What are you doing?
I'm. It's an illusion.
How close is he for you to grab him and just throwing him out? Be honest, Poseidon.
Very close.
So, for those of you who watched the French set on the Discord, Helsan and the crew kind of got it together so you could watch it live on Wednesday.
I have a question.
Ask it.
Forgive me for being from the videotape cassette generation.
That's not your only blight against humanity. Your slight against us is more than that. It's more than your age.
Last week you texted me from Quebec City and you said, check the Discord. This was Chinese to me. I didn't know what I was doing.
Do you see what I mean? Like, you got to get organized, though. Like, you've been on this podcast before. You don't know what the Discord is.
What's a Discord?
What is it? Well, you don't know what the word Discord means? To have a Discord?
A discussion?
Yeah.
It's like a Reddit?
Think of discourse.
A discourse.
Okay, so Discord is basically an online server. You have like different Discord servers where like-minded people get together and they talk and they share videos that you can live stream. So basically for Patreon, what we did is, since we have the Discord, we decided to have exclusive Patreon-related stuff on the Discord. So one of them is that you watch movies with me and Poseidon. You watch them live. So there's movies that maybe you've never seen. You can watch them live in HD with us.
I got it. So when you said check the Discord, you meant check the Discord on your Patreon page.
No. Discord is its own thing. Think of it me saying like, check out the Facebook page.
Okay,
check out the Discord
I
page.
downloaded Discord.
Yeah, so you have it. That's perfect. You started. Now you just need, if you would go to my, if you go to the Patreon or my website. No, you can't just find it. You have to have the link. That's the beauty of Discord.
I see.
Right? But in order to access that, I think you need to be a patron. You could play games or you do all kinds of stuff. But if you're a patron, you could call into the show if you're a patron.
I'll give you $10 a month.
You don't have to give me $10 a month. You could, I'm just saying.
Do you have a Patreon?
Yeah, I'm a patron.
He's a patron. He's on Patreon anyways. We do his show on Patreon. How was your show yesterday, by the way?
Well.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch it.
I spoke about Gandhi's glasses.
What do you mean?
So
Him and John Lennon shop at the same store.
Apparently, Gandhi, when he went to Africa, gifted his glasses to somebody.
A black man.
I guess.
Are we sure it was
An
gifted?
African man.
Are we sure it was gifted?
What are you saying, Pantelis?
I'm saying, are we sure that these are the real glasses?
No,
Or
we're
they're
not.
knockoffs?
We're not. Well, here's
What
the
else
thing.
would I be saying?
I found.
He gave glasses to Jim Jarmel, Elaine's
No,
boyfriend.
hold on. And the story is sketch, right?
Right.
Because the guy
Stop
who,
yelling, talking to the mic, because
So-
already the echoes piss me
yeah,
off.
so the guy who owns the auction house, okay,
Yeah.
says that it was I think it was over Friday or Saturday. Some guy left a package, and the package wrote,
Some guy.
These are Gandhi's glasses. Call me.
That's a weird pickup line.
And did he
Right.
do this?
So the guy decided to call him on a Monday, and they sold for 260,000 British pounds.
But didn't Gandhi notice
so-
that his glasses were missing?
So the guy has supposedly Gandhi's glasses.
Isn't Gandhi dead?
He is, yeah. But the guy, but here's
But how do we know it's Gandhi's glasses? How can you prove it?
That's well, they proved it with the age of the metal and there's that and blah blah blah.
There might be DNA.
Nah, I doubt they
I don't think Gandhi was jerking off on his glasses,
but
bro. Don't
here's-
say stuff like that. That's crazy.
He only had glasses. He had no possessions.
It was the
Well, he
OG.
had a robe.
He had a book, a robe, sandals, and glasses.
He-
And I think he owned some real estate, like I think marine property.
The Taj
Beachfront
Mahal in
stuff.
Vegas, he had in Atlantic
Yeah,
City.
he definitely owned the Taj
Trump-
Mahal.
Trump
he
bought
was
it
the
from
OG
him.
Mia Khalifa, bro.
He's a silent partner
Is
in
it true
Trump
that Mia
hotels.
Khalifa only made like
Hold on.
200 pornos or something?
I don't fucking know.
She said like I didn't make it. Anyway, sorry.
But here's what I find sketch in the story. The guy has a
Guido, you know what you're gonna do? Hold on. While you're telling the story, Guido's gonna go all the way to the bathroom, blow his nose, wash his hands, and come back because you're running out of napkin. I could see it.
Yeah.
Do it now early so you
Go.
could enjoy the show.
Go.
You go all the way
Run.
to all the way down and take
Yalla
a left.
go. Yalla
All the
go.
way to the end and take a left. You're gonna pass the Huas, and it's right. It's
You'll
right
have
in
to
front.
Excuse me.
It's right in front of the Huas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here's what I find sketch in this story,
Tell me.
right? So the guy supposedly has Gandhi's glasses that were passed down from generation to generation from his grandparents, right? And he just leaves them hanging in his mailbox. Right?
Hold on a second. So the guy had the glasses, and
Yeah.
you're shocked that he took them and left them in some guy's mailbox.
Yeah.
Who was the guy that had the mailbox?
The guy that owns the auction place.
So he gave it to an
Auction
auction house
house,
guy.
yeah.
Okay, who's getting the money?
Now, I don't know. I guess it didn't say that, and it didn't say it in detail. Now, here's what I find even more sketch. The guy reads the note that these are supposedly Gandhi's glasses, right? So he has a big historical get in his hands, right? What's his reaction? He says, he's like, puts it aside, continue doing his chores, as he says.
Because he didn't believe it, probably.
Yeah.
He didn't believe it. Because how do you prove that? First of all, how did they sell? How do you prove that it was
I
his
don't know,
glasses?
but they sold for 340,000 USD, which is about 460,000 CAD.
But can't you stop saying CAD, bro? USD, bro. But can't you just create?
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah, Gary Atlas says the money goes to the lobby.
Oh.
Because can't you fake them? Because didn't he have like Harry Potter style glasses, those big circular
Yeah,
ones?
exactly. But here's the thing. I went on Amazon,
Yeah.
and for $50,
You get the same ones.
you get the exact same glasses.
Yeah.
They looked exactly the same, just a bit older than the glasses on Amazon. But if you brush the metal and you age them a bit, because you can age
That's what I'm
stuff.
saying. You can age stuff.
Yeah. So like
Hanging out with you ages me tremendously.
So yeah. So I think it was a sham.
Do you think it was a scam?
I think it was a scam.
You think it was a sham like the ShamWow?
Yeah, anything's possible, bro. There was that guy that sold the Eiffel Tower twice.
Excuse me.
So there was a con artist in
Okay.
France. He sold the Eiffel Tower twice
To who?
to people, and they believed it, and they bought the Eiffel Tower.
How much?
And I don't know the amounts. And then he ran away with the money.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny because Silver and Gold says, buy silver and gold, quit wasting your money. I actually bought gold yesterday.
Oh shit!
Well, gold, because I have the baptism next weekend. So I bought a cross for the little boy. And gold prices have skyrocketed.
Really?
Yeah, and she even told me, she's like, oh, that's an expensive one. I go, yeah, but it's the one I like, whatever. She goes, it's even, the prices are fucking fluctuating too. She goes, so what you see there, that's not even the price. It was more than that. It was like more than what was written on the tag.
Oh my god!
But they made me a good deal, I find. With the
Okay.
chain and everything, I think they made me a good deal. I like those guys.
Did you get, because what my parents did was they got me a super small chain
They were trying to choke
when
you.
I was a kid.
They were trying to end that problem early.
which fitted nice when I was a kid. But then when I grew up as an adult, it wouldn't close around my neck. So I have my great grandmother's chain.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you get like a super small chain also?
It's not super small. I think it's nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, it's for a child.
Okay, so it won't fit when the child grows.
Look, man, he just needs it to fight vampires. That's. I mean, if he can fight the armies of the darkness, and I've done my job properly, that's the point of this, right? Oh, wait, how'd you get in?
I don't even know how I got out.
Oh, you left the door open.
How did you get to the bathroom?
Well, how did you get back in? Did you
Well, hold
leave?
on. Did you
No,
even
there's no
leave?
key. You go all the way.
I opened it. I put the
Okay,
lock
he
to
blocked the
keep
door. He blocked
yeah.
it. Yeah, the bathroom's all the way down. You take a left at the end of the hall.
But it's locked.
No, you take a left at the end of the hall. At the end of the hall, not in the middle of the hall. I said the end, all the way at the end. You pass the whores, I told you.
Should I go in a moment?
You should definitely go. Wash your hands or go fast. Just leave the door open here so you don't have to ring.
Am I missing anything?
No. We're talking nonsense. I'm basically slowing the show down to wait for you to come back, and you're just taking your sweet ass time. Go wash your hands, Juito. Get some paper for later. Now buy yourself some gold, Pantelis, silver and gold says. Yeah, everybody's been talking about getting gold. So gold is it's going up. It's fluctuating. It's only going to go up even more.
Well, even silver apparently is severely underpriced.
Yeah, I have a lot of silver. Not that much silver, but I have some silver, like physical silver.
Yeah, that's a good physical. Because I heard another scam. You know what the scam is? What these bankers do? They'll print the paper.
Did you hear about what Scotiabank got in trouble? Right? They were lying about. I think it was gold reserves or some shit last week, and they have to pay like a crazy fine to the U.S.
Well, yeah, because what they'll do is they'll print the paper saying you own this amount, but they don't allocate it physically.
Yeah, something. I don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
they were doing.
some weird shit like that they keep doing.
Everyone,
Which is a
that was
scam.
cool Terminator type sounds. Oh, did you watch the Transformers cartoon on Netflix?
No.
I watched a bit of it.
Was it good?
I don't know. I don't know. I think I've outgrown it. I don't know what it is. Like I was like,
Yeah.
It was very like, man, okay, I'm here. I saw the new Batman trailer last night. I was on
that
Twitter.
looks fucking sick, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I want to make fun of this kid, but it looked okay. It looked okay. Even the guy who's playing Commissioner Gordon, he's the guy from that show on fucking on HBO. What's that fucking show, bro? Westworld.
I've never watched Westworld.
I like him. I like that actor. So like, it looked pretty cool. It looked it looked alright. It looked like it might be a good movie.
I like the emo vibe I'm getting from this movie.
The emo vibe is not my thing, but it looked like it belonged.
Yes, because it's kind of like it doesn't feel forced, and it's not.
Yeah, it looked like it belongs in that universe.
and it's not too much in your face. It's kind of like
if I don't know if
it blends in nicely.
If the trailer was like, I'm depressed. There aren't enough vampires around here. Then I'd be like, all right, listen, bro, stop playing to Pattinson's crowd. But that's not what happened.
Where's the werewolves?
Yeah, exactly.
I think I have a good Batman voice.
Wait, I don't know. I only know about Twilight is meme culture. Like I have never watched a movie to know the story. But is the werewolf kid his friend? Like they're besties?
I don't fucking know. I have no clue.
So then I can't.
All
answer
I know is that the actor that played the werewolf got really fat.
Oh, he's fat now. That guy.
He's like dumb fat.
He was like a Native American kid or something, huh?
Yeah, he looks like an alpaca.
Alpaca.
An
alpaca. An alpaca sounds like Al Pacino's niece.
How did I say it? Alpaca?
One of those alpacas.
Alpaca.
There's my man.
Well.
And I was watching the Joe Biden stuff. Did you? Okay, now that you're back,
What happened
did
with
you
Joe
watch
Biden?
any of the Joe Biden stuff? Did you watch his speech?
No, I haven't paid any attention to it. How did he do?
So here's what I'm confused about. I feel like this was the time that the Democrats could be like easy victory with everything that's happening right now. You know, we can get someone that we can comprehend, take the White House. And they put a guy who's clearly lost his fucking mind, and the VP is a woman that everyone hates. I was shocked. The stuff he was saying he can't do. He said stuff that no one person can do. He said, if I'm elected president, I'm stopping the coronavirus. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah.
He's stopping
I'm ending racism. It's like, motherfucker, you were vice president for 80 years. You've been in politics for 50. And now you're going to stop racism. Why? Before it was cool. Like, what are you talking about? How are you going to do any of these things? Just nonsense. It's like they're trying. It's like both sides are trying to lose. It's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
What's the thing with Kamala Harris? And
First of all, they're calling her black. Kamala Harris is Indian.
She's not black.
She's not black. Of course she's not black.
she's Indian.
But I think
Not only is she Indian, but they talk about some ghetto she grew up in, whatever. Did she go to school here in Westmount?
What? She's
Yeah.
a
She
Montrealer?
she has something to Montreal.
Yeah, like she went to like a rich
the
fucking.
top
What are you
cop.
talking about? What ghetto?
What?
Yeah, it's all not, bro. The media, I don't believe anything they say anymore. It's all nonsense.
I think Michelle Obama stopped short of basically saying.
Yeah, they were threatening everyone. If Trump wins again, you think it can't get any worse? It'll get worse.
It was like she let everyone know, I'm the number one black woman.
Yeah.
She's not even black.
But no. Michelle Obama was like,
okay.
you know that you could easily win this. Be coherent, be honest. Stop trying to do the attacks of, because you're never going to be as good at the attacking as Trump is.
Yeah.
So just be honest, be good this way, and put a candidate that people like, and you could easily win this. Instead, they go with hateable politicians. It's crazy. And one of them who's lost his fucking mind. It's absurd.
Who would be Trump's equivalent on the Democratic side?
There's no equivalent. There's no
what I mean
equivalent.
is
Here's what they
loose
need.
cannon.
They don't need you can't fight fire with fire, because Trump already set the standard for that. You need just a calm person who's like, look, I don't have an issue with Trump. This is the platform I'm running on.
Oh.
Let's try. That's what you need. The second you attack Trump, you're never gonna be in a debate. Trump
It's
versus
over.
Biden. He's gonna melt him.
Trump would win against Ric Flair, against The Rock.
But yeah,
Masters
if they
of
had the Rock,
microphone.
they would. But it's gonna be. I don't know. They're just giving it away. It's fucking crazy to me.
This is where we get into the
all looks like a
conspiracies
show.
and like maybe it's all meant to happen, that he's supposed to lose, and that's why they put up the shit thing. And because
No, Trump's supposed. Dude, I think that Trump doesn't actually want to win, but he's gonna win whether he likes it or not.
he fills
Bro,
up
this guy's so
stadiums.
good at winning. Even when he doesn't try to win, he wins.
No, but it's just like, what do you want him to do? Like you're forcing the hand of the people. Do you know how many people are coming out and they're like, God damn it, man, I don't want to vote for Trump, but I'm gonna vote for him because of fucking Biden. Like, dude, first of all, the stuff that Biden was saying, you could tell he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I sadly, I'm recognizing a little bit of dementia.
Yeah.
And I want to not.
Too bad, the president couldn't stop it, but me, as soon as I'm elected, I'm just putting an end to COVID. I'm like, yo, not here anymore. It's a virus, bro. You can't just tell the virus to stop being a virus and then it ends.
Isn't that suspicious though that he's that confident?
No, he's just reading the prompter.
I know.
You should YouTube the last 2 years of Ronald Reagan. He was out to lunch,
Yeah.
noticeably.
It happens a lot.
He was out to lunch.
Even here, while we're talking about that stuff, here,
While he was in office, he was
Trudeau
getting
got
mentioned.
caught, obviously, again, fucking around, stealing all that shit that he's doing. So he's like, okay, we're suspending Parliament. No government till October. Because he doesn't want to get fucked.
Oh, because of the thing there.
Yeah. So we lost all our democratic rights just because we caught him stealing. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back.
Well, he can't. It's
His biggest mistake was actually, aren't they announcing opposition leader today?
yeah, but I don't like any of the candidates for the
No,
conservatives.
they all stink.
Yeah.
Even that Shear guy, he was.
Yeah,
just,
even there's no
all
good.
Edmonton, no Canada.
You know what it is? We have to admit it, guys. Like, it doesn't matter. There are no good politicians on any side. They're all scumbags. There's no good, like, because people don't get into politics for good reasons. No good, hardworking person is going to be like, you know what? I want to not work a real job for the next 50 years. Just take money from taxpayers and jerk off.
Actually, I think
Good
that
people won't do that.
We have the Governor General. Do you know what the Governor General is?
Yeah, she's the representative of the Queen
Yeah,
here in Canada, which
which-
means that we're not in a democracy, because the Queen is going to dictate
Basically,
no matter what.
when the Queen's not around, the Governor General plays the Queen role. But in the last 20 years, they have not used the Governor General at all. Even
Yeah, they
when-
have.
No, I mean, like,
Harper suspended Parliament twice, and Trudeau suspended it too.
but what I mean is, it's not like you see the Governor General with Meghan and Harry, you know?
Oh yeah.
In any case, apparently that astronaut girl that's the Governor General has been overspending and living it up.
Really? On
Yeah.
what?
I don't know.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Have you ever driven to Gatineau?
Everything
Have
is
you ever
in a-
gone to Ottawa by the Gatineau way and you go by all those embassies? They're incredible.
I don't pay attention. Even when I was driving to Quebec City. By the way, driving to Quebec City, there's some nice little fucking towns along the way.
Yeah.
Beautiful province.
Yeah,
Size of Texas. By the
Yeah,
way.
dude, Quebec is huge.
Really?
Huge.
I'd say Quebec is bigger than Texas.
Quebec is fucking massive, bro.
I keep forgetting.
Yeah, because you're thinking of Montreal, Quebec City.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
I think,
actual fucking province, the
Petaclac
state, if you
is
will,
massive.
it's huge, bro. Yeah.
You know, I saw an argument
Courgeouac.
online. It's a valid argument. Somebody wrote, what we should do is we should melt all the guns, get rid of all the guns and all the missiles and everything, and go back to sword and shield. And in order to rob a bank, you must master the sword.
But they do that.
That
in,
is stupid.
They cosplay. In,
Yeah, LARPing.
Where's that? Chaz?
That's what they're doing. Yeah, that's what they try to do in Portland. They get beat up by real
Yeah,
people.
they cosplay. They basically cosplay these people.
Quebec is 6 times the size of France, and France is not a small country.
Damn.
Yeah, Quebec is huge. It's just obviously there's a lot of land that we're not using. It's so massive.
You know what's massive? Africa, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, they can fit Russia.
It's like he just figured it out now.
China.
Yeah, Africa's not a country, man.
No, I know.
Huge
It's
ass continent.
no, I know. But like,
I don't know if this is what you're trying to say, but I'll add something to what you're saying. Africa is bigger in relation to the rest of the world than what we see on maps. Apparently,
yes,
did you know that?
That's what I'm trying to say.
They're not. The maps are not proportionate the way we see them.
Yeah.
There's an interesting backstory to the way the map was made. A lot of people are calling it racist.
Yes, I heard in Germany's at the center and all that stuff. I know.
Do you think that's true or?
Well, I don't think they
What do you
did it.
think?
No. Well, here's the thing that we have to watch. Okay, so I'll say this now so people fucking understand it because everyone's jumping on the racist thing. So
I'm not jumping on it. I'm cautious.
Even the problem. The problem is not because they go, oh, we got to stop white. The problem is not white people. The problem is not black people. The problem is the few people that have control that are pieces of garbage.
The elites.
But not all the elites, because you can be an elite and just be successful. Like, they're talking about Bezos, for example, right?
Yeah.
Bezos is selling server time. He's selling server space. He's selling stuff on Amazon. It's not evil. He's just a businessman making money.
Yeah.
Then you have like the Bill Gates, which on one hand does good philanthropic work, and on the other hand does a lot of sketchy fucking shit that he shouldn't be.
Sleazy
Yeah,
shit,
sleazy
yeah.
shit that he shouldn't be. That's fucked up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that every successful person's bad. Anyways, so the map. Obviously, the map's going to represent the center of your world when you're making it, where you're making a map. Like if when you see a map of a country, like when you see a map of Greece or whatever, Greece is not going to be on the left or on the right. It's going to be in the middle.
Yeah,
It's
that's
in the
true.
map in reference to me.
Yeah.
This is where I am, and it's just like when you go look in a mall. You are here.
Yeah, I see.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's what they're gonna do. They're not gonna create. They're not gonna show an entire map of the fucking country and be like, "You're somewhere there." They're gonna no. It's a reference to you. So the guys that made the maps, it was about them. You're here. You need to get here. So you're in the middle. They're not gonna be in some random obscure part of the map. It's just the sizing that's the problem. Is that Africa is actually way bigger in relation to the other countries, to Europe, let's say, in real life than it is on a map. That's what's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russia, Alaska, how far is that?
What do you mean?
What?
According to Sarah Palin, she could see it from
I
her
could see
backyard.
yeah, but I think during the
It's not far. There used to be they walked across it.
well, that's what I believe. Maybe
Back in the
the
days.
natives, our natives.
That's where they come from. Millions of years ago. They said from
millions, but
they
thousands. Yeah,
Tens of
They-
thousands of years ago.
No, because they came when it was still
When it was still ice.
it was still ice. They came over.
our Aboriginals.
Yeah.
may have
Yeah, and
come-
apparently it was done by mistake. They were just chasing like a herd of mammoths or something.
Yeah, of course it was done by mistake. What do you think? They said we're moving. We're going to Arizona.
Let's go.
Oh, bro, look at this bridge.
Oh, bro, look at this bridge.
That's how the natives spoke back then
in
too.
Apocalypto. If you watch Apocalypto, it's all bro.
Yo, barefoot. You want to head across this bridge, bro? I got you, Hawkeye.
That's a sick. Did you see that movie Apocalypto? That's,
I watched it. Yeah,
That's worth a rewatch. That's a good movie.
that was a very good movie. Actually, some lady called me racist on Twitter
Why?
I
Because
said-
you watched Apocalypto.
I said that I think the Mayans. I go fuck the Mayans. We're kind of assholes. And then, I said I watched Apocalypto. I was talking about Apocalypto, like the bad guys in the movie. And then she thought that she said that she's Mexican. She thought I was making fun of Mexicans. I was like, geez, this is a weird.
But
leap.
Mexicans aren't even Mayans.
Incas.
No. No,
That's like saying you're from Mesopotamia.
no. Mexicans are a mixture of Hispanic people from Spain and the natives here.
Yeah, what were the natives?
Huh?
Huh?
Mayans.
Can you tell
There you
me
go.
the
That's
difference
what I mean.
between
But
the
not-
It's still part of the history of the
Yeah,
land.
obviously it is.
No,
yeah.
she's not wrong about that. She was just wrong about. I wasn't trying to I wasn't talking shit about she also thought I was American and that I was trying to throw some kind of shade on Mexico or some shit. I was like, this has nothing to do with anything. This is me literally watching a movie and seeing evil people in the movie, the bad guys, attack some villager called, what was it called? Southpaw or some shit? Whatever, Bear Claw, whatever the fuck his name was.
Well, all civilizations have had slavery and assholes, and there's not one civilization on the planet that didn't have assholes, or that they didn't come up on slavery. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like all the civilizations, if you look at them, they all had some form of slavery.
Everyone had some form of slavery. That's how shit got done. That's how shit got built back then.
Yeah, I know.
They didn't have steady paychecks, bro.
Yeah, I know.
They were like, we captured you. Build this.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
Yeah, I know. Even ancient Greeks, it was like that. But ancient Greeks, we enslaved our own kind. The weaker of the Greeks.
That's not true either. They didn't want weak slaves. It's just whoever they would take over. It's just because they weren't in Africa. That's the only reason. Trust me, if they could run fast and they were in Africa, they'd have black slaves too. It's because you would enslave everybody that would be the losing
That
side.
was the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the fashion back then.
Yeah.
that
That was the style.
Oh, I see you have an 842 Ethiopian. Yeah. So fashion. Yeah. Can he sew? Yeah.
So stupid.
It's super dumb.
Yeah.
Yo, so yeah, what were we talking about? How did you, the map? Yeah, so what did you want to say about the map?
Oh, that was it. That Africa is much bigger than what it shows.
All right, thank you for nothing.
I'd like to go to Africa. Apparently, there's a lot of...
I have family in
Bro,
South Africa.
you got to do something about your nose, man. I can't look at you. It's fucking leaking all over the place.
All right, guys.
Did you not bring extra napkins?
No.
All right,
I
head
was
back.
running late.
Head back to the bathroom.
should bring
Goddamn
like
it,
a
man.
huge
Yeah,
roll of
bring.
toilet
Just
paper.
grab
Bring the whole roll.
Go.
The,
Go.
The bathroom's locked.
Break into the
Bathroom's not
janitor's-
locked, bro. You go all the way to the end to the wall and you take a left.
The one where with the water fountain?
Yeah.
Locked.
You serious?
Promise.
Poseidon, give him the bathroom key.
Manja,
The,
bro.
the bathroom key's right there. Give him the bathroom key.
Manja, bro. So,
Give him the bathroom key. This is unacceptable behavior. Give him the bathroom key.
diplomatic immunity.
Give him the bath. Go in there, take your time, blow it, fucking come back comfortable, bro. So we can do the rest of the show. I'm gonna kill time.
Why don't I
Saying
just wear my Michael Jackson mask?
no, it's disgusting, bro. You don't want that. Go clean yourself, bro. Yeah, you're an adult man.
Oh my God.
Breathe in your snots, bro. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Okay, so this key, which one is it? It's this one, right?
What's going on
Yeah.
here?
That's it.
Thank you.
Go quickly.
I will be back.
Don't fuck around.
Now you can go to the middle of the hall. Okay.
He knows. He knows. Now you can actually you can even go to the women's bathroom right in front. That key, the key opens all of them. That's what I found out. Stop doing that. So that's what I found out. I found out that it opens all of them.
Oh,
That's
shit.
what Phil told me. Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't even know.
He was, did you know it opens the ladies' room? And I said, how do you know that? He didn't explain.
He's just got some explaining to do.
Fuck, I'm glad to be back, man. I was away for so many days because then I took my mini vacation. This is my vacation every year.
Yeah.
I took 2 days off. That's my vacation. I went to Saint Sauveur.
How did it feel?
Not good. I barely got a vacation. Like even the hotel room, the guy next to me, bro, woke up at 6 a.m. yelling on. I could hear him in his room yelling on the phone,
Ugh.
like having a business meeting at 6 a.m. And it's super hardcore Quebec or French too. Yeah.
Fuck.
So I was like, motherfucker, man, I can't get any rest. Yeah. And there's always something weird about going to a hotel like in Saint Sauveur. Like anytime I'm like 40 minutes away from home, I feel stupid sleeping somewhere else.
You know, okay, I'm glad you said that because I feel the exact same way.
I'm like, I'll just go home. What's the point of this? And another thing, I've been fooled now 3 years in a row. Any different hotel I get in that area, they never match the description or the photos. Always suspicious shit.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
That happened to me in 2014 in Greece.
Oh, in Greece, I told you in Crete it happened to me. Yeah.
No, in Athens.
Oh.
Bro. So I see the pictures of the hotel. And now the exterior of the hotel, it was exactly like they advertised.
Yeah, they showed the outside of the building was the correct exterior.
Yes. But inside, all of the images were old images.
Oh.
Because it was...
They just let it run down. They left it. They became
Basically.
run down.
And across, I should have checked on Google Maps, bro. Across of the hotel was a burnt down prison.
That's actually pretty not bad. It's burned down. No one's in there. What do you care?
Yeah, but still, bro, like...
I have a better question. Who burnt it down?
And it was in Omonia.
Oh
It
shit!
was in the middle of fucking...
But why would you even book a hotel in the shittiest part of
But
the?
I didn't know. It was the best price at the time.
That's like you're like, I'm going to LA. I found a nice hotel, bro. It's on this street in Compton.
No.
and-
Okay, well, here's what happened. I spent a lot of money on the rental and everything, and I was looking for like last minute deals, and that was the one I found. Right?
It's definitely a deal.
I had spent a lot of money already on the trip.
It's a lot of syringes on the outside.
So I was like, fuck, I gotta use the rest of my money to, get euros. So like, fuck, I gotta find some cheap deal. So I found that. And fuck, bro, there was a lot of weird people.
Yeah, no shit. It's
that
heroin
area.
addicts.
Yeah.
Like
I almost got into a fight with a guy one night because he kept trying to sell me his shorts.
Pakistani guy.
No, he was Greek.
Okay.
He kept trying to sell me his shorts.
Like the ones that he was wearing.
No. He bought them for himself. He goes, I tried them on, I wore them, but they're too big on me. You want to buy them instead? I was like, no, bro, get the fuck out of here. He's like, and he goes, I'm gonna say it in Greek now. People won't understand. Like that,
That's weird.
And then I snapped and I got angry. I'm gonna get the fuck out of my face before I crack you.
Dude, the first year I went to Greece, gypsies were trying to sell me watches, monastiraki, And I remember I was getting so pissed because he's showing me, and I go, I know what's gonna happen. I go, even if I pay you for this watch, which I don't want to pay you for this watch, 'cause I don't need a watch and I don't like your watch, but even if I was gonna pay you, I know that you're gonna give me an empty box. And he was just staring at me. I go, I know how this works. You're gonna give me an empty box. You're gonna take the money. By the time I realize that you guys are long gone, get away from me. I'm not giving you anything.
No.
And he was just staring at me. He's like,
And
that's what they do. You know, it's like a magic trick. Yeah.
Well, even like I was in Athens and
They sell the same watch.
It's not gonna stop, and you're gonna want to kill me. I'm gonna go take a hot bath, and I'll see you at the thing.
Okay.
Tell everybody I love them.
Guido loves you guys. He's bouncing out. He's gonna see us tonight.
Yeah, he's gotta go perform surgery.
Take a hot bath. Just relax. So yeah. So as we were saying, close the door. Yeah, there we go.
yeah. So yeah, there was even one old lady, like she looked like she had no legs, or she was walking all crooked, and then we passed hours after from the same spot going back to our hotel, and she was walking fine. Like all kinds of scams like that. Oh, and there was this one, I got angry at some point. There was this gypsy lady. She tried to sell my girlfriend at the time, my ex-girlfriend now. She tried to sell a rose. I'm like, nah, I don't want a rose, like, you know, one of those fake roses, but they overpriced them like crazy. It was like fucking 20 euros or something.
Yeah, try to make you like a. Try to make you feel like a piece of shit if you don't buy it.
Yeah, they try to guilt trip you. Yeah. And then.
Is she not worth this overpriced rose? No, she's not, ma'am. Get out of here.
And then I go, I'm not interested, because I don't buy shit off the street like that, you know. So then the lady turns to my girlfriend at the time, and she goes, I'm gonna give it to you for free. She goes, and I go to my girlfriend, I go, don't take it. She's like, why? She's giving me for free. I'm like, don't fucking take it. And she's like, for you, because you are beautiful like Angelina Jolie. She goes to my girlfriend at the time. She goes, oh, thank you, that's sweet. She takes the rose. I'm like, you shouldn't have taken it. And then the gypsy lady turns to her. And she goes, oh, now that I gave you the rose for free, can you spare some euros for my kids?
Exactly.
And then I turn to my girl, I go, I told you.
You learn your lesson.
And she goes, oh, no, you know, I don't want it. And she wouldn't take it. So and I waited to see what was going to happen. Then the gypsy lady got aggressive with her. She's like, give me money. No, I started getting aggressive. So I snapped. I grabbed the rose. I go, we don't want your fucking rose, you stupid bitch, like this. And I threw it at her.
It's a bit aggressive.
Yeah, a bit too aggressive. I threw it at her.
Wouldn't be the strategy that I would use.
I threw it at her. I'm like, fuck you and your roses, and I walked off.
It's a bit much.
Yeah, it's a bit much, but like the whole ordeal pissed me off.
But honestly, I get tired of gypsies too. They really piss me off. Oh, apparently gypsies. Here's another thing I found out. So in this whole, they're trying to cleanse everything, right? Everything is racist. In Magic: The Gathering, I think they banned some cards that have been around for like 20 years.
Why?
One of them because it wrote gypsy something, because it was gypsies on it. One of them called, I think, jihad. But these have been cards that have been used as part of this, you know, myth, this card game for years. And then only now they're a problem. Like, it's such a weird. But also the gypsy one, to me, I was like, that's not gypsies. I mean, they're gypsies.
Yeah.
Like, is there another name that we're gonna call them? Like they're gypsies.
Well, what else are we gonna call them?
Yeah. Like, yeah, of course, there's a lot of negative stuff around gypsies.
Yeah.
But you know, it's.
Well, not necessarily. Like in what's the show there? Peaky Blinders. They were gypsies.
Lord Fixie is saying la chimie entre Poseidon, Pantelis, and Mike est tellement bon. Pas besoin d'inviter pour gâcher le tout.
Oh God.
See how I read that?
Yes.
Yo. So did anybody who's in the chat now? Did anybody watch my French set in Quebec City on Wednesday?
Yeah, I couldn't watch it. I was at a wedding and I kept trying to connect, but the internet was.
Yeah, you were on a wedding on a Wednesday. You were at a wedding on a Wednesday, which bothered me.
Well, because it's apparently because of Corona, they're not open on weekends or something.
That doesn't make any sense. If it's because of Corona, then why does the day make a difference?
Because on Wednesdays you can't catch Corona.
The coronavirus takes the Wednesdays off. At least we know that. What is it, like a Joe Biden type of shit? Like everything's gonna only be open on Wednesdays because we know coronavirus doesn't like Wednesdays. Unlike Garfield, who just hates Mondays. Olga watched it. Amelie watched it. Yeah, what'd you guys think? Did you enjoy it in French? Was it weird? I found it weird, but as soon as I walked out on stage, I was looking at people and I was laughing. Like, I was like, this is like, you know, when you have those moments, you're like, what am I doing? Where am I? Yeah. Like, that was literally my moment. God. I walk out on stage, people are clapping. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Oh, God.
Yeah. I was like, all right. So, yesterday you missed out. Good show at Sid's. Oh, so Sid here in Montreal is doing the Montreal series. It's starting in, I think, next week or in a couple of weeks, maybe beginning of September. Check it out online. I think I shared it on my Facebook. It's like a comedy festival.
Okay.
So I'm doing one of those shows.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, one of those Saturdays. Hopefully it's at Peroni's. I like it there. Been having a good time.
I like the building.
JF says you were the best of the evening, to be honest. I don't know if that's a compliment. I heard part of it was great. The public was not ready for Pantelis. Oh, that's 100% true.
Oh, shit.
Definitely the crowd was not ready for me. First of all, a lot of people were surprised too, because people who knew, like, let's say from Mike or whatever, some of them were like, wait, what the fuck? Like, so it was this guy speaking French now. Like, it was fun. But it doesn't matter even if the crowd wasn't good because it's TV. So they're going to edit the fuck out of it, make me look like a genius. Or if they're really mad at me for yelling at everyone, it made me look horrible. So Olga said that she really liked it. My fucking dog bit is getting better and better in English.
Yeah?
Like I was practicing it yesterday too. Yeah, it's getting...
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Good to have some self-doubt unless you're an MMA fighter. Yeah, definitely. No, I always have self-doubt. I mean, that's part of being stand-up. Yeah.
You got to have the right mixture of confidence and self-doubt.
Yeah. I guess.
Because you always, because if you're too...
Yeah, if you doubt yourself too much, you're never going to do anything because you're going to be scared
Exactly.
to try. I have enough balls to try, but yeah, I always second guess myself, which is, I think it's healthy. You know why I think it's healthy? Because some of the most unsuccessful people I know in comedy here, like people who have been open micers for 40 years, have confidence that I can't even touch,
No.
but they're terrible and they've done nothing. So I think it's important to check yourself.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
100%.
fuck, this guy has so much more confidence in me, and he shouldn't.
Yeah.
You know,
it keeps
like-
you down to earth.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? But then, so if you have too much, you become
Eric
cocky.
Plant is like, votre ami italien, es-tu bipolar? I think we all are bipolar. I think all of us
To
are.
a certain degree.
To a certain degree,
I know.
yeah.
I know. I have light OCD for sure.
Oh, we will see Pantel soon at Le Tricheur. Oh, what is that? Is that a show? Is that you guys? By the way, you guys have to brief me. Like people send me links on like French comedians and all that, like classic bits and stuff. You guys have to send shit like that to me so I can understand a bit more. Like I don't know a lot. Like I don't know the shows. I don't know. Like Mike had a guest last week on Suzekut, and he was like, what was he saying? He's like, yeah, it's a big guest. I was like, I don't know the guy. Like he's tried to introduce me, I think, to him like years ago. I was like, I don't know what the fuck this guy is. And he's like the most sold. He sells the most tickets in Quebec. He's like the biggest
Oh, shit.
comedian. I always forget his name. He's a fun guy. He talks like really fast. Like I've seen him in Good Cop, Bad Cop, the first one. He was the doctor or whatever.
Oh, I think I know who you're
Yeah,
talking
that
about.
guy. So I was like, that's all I know of him. And Mike always finds it funny that like, because people go crazy, and I'm like, I don't. He's nice. That's it. He's a nice guy. But I don't have, because I didn't grow up watching that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm like that, but for the whole world.
Louis José Oud, I think that's him. Yeah. Yeah, apparently he's a super cool dude. I think I met him once years ago when I first met Mike at the Bordel, but that's it. It was nice. But yeah, so he had him like last week, and they were all like, oh, he's a big get and stuff. And I was like, I don't know. And I was like, oh, you don't know what the fuck he does? I was like, I saw him Good Cop, Bad Cop. That's it. One cop, bad. I'm not familiar with the culture at all, bro.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with any culture.
No, you're not familiar with any fucking culture. You're not even street culture. Everything is.
Me, it's my own culture.
Yeah, so, but it's kind of fun being like this because everything is new to me.
Yeah.
So I get to experience it. Like people share links with me, and I get to experience it for the first time, and I have fun with that. You know, like everyone, all their inside jokes, I don't know them. So it's like, oh, you have to watch this. This guy did this, or they sent me this. So for me, it's fun. There's a whole world out there that they're introducing.
It's
me
like me watching movies that I'm supposed to have watched, watching them for the first time.
to. Yeah.
Like I remember watching Goodfellas for the first time, and I was so happy. I kept telling everyone like, "Bro, Goodfellas is an amazing movie," and everyone was looking at me like,
Yeah, we
"That's-"
saw it 30 years ago, sir.
Yeah. So, like, everyone was like, "Okay, you fucking weirdo."
Is that how they said it?
Exactly, like, you fucking weirdo.
That is exactly how a weirdo would say it, though. Yo, where did you park?
On the side street.
Downstairs. It was open again.
It was open.
Yes, I just went. I'm not going to pay. I refuse to pay for parking now. Why would I pay? It's always open.
Yeah. Just do the thing that I told you, you know.
The thing with a thing, and then
Yeah, the thing.
that's it.
And the thing.
Pantelis, did you see? Oof, I don't know what that is. CHU mécanicien, je dois même. Marie Renee, I have no fucking clue what you wrote. I don't know what that is.
CHU means je suis mécanicien. I'm a mechanic.
In the shoe mécanicien, I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah, that's maybe what she said, but I don't know what that is. I have not seen it. Imagine PKP yelling en français, and Pantelis speaking in French. Who's PKP? Pourquoi pas? No, that's not PKP. That would be PQP.
PQP.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. See what I'm saying? Like, I don't know a lot of this shit. Like, I don't, like, they'll tell me, I don't know. I remember that's what happened to someone who went to the award show, the Olivier last year. Everyone's trying to point and, like, Jan is trying to explain to me, or Michelle's trying to explain to me who that person is. The other person's like, and Michelle's like, you never heard of this guy? I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is. It's like, how do you live here? We were just walking around.
I was like super oblivious.
Yeah, we're like fucking refugees. So Pantelis, our restaurant's open. Dude, when I was in San Silver, everything was open.
Really?
Yeah, they make you wear a mask to walk in, and then as soon as you sit down, you just take off the mask and
Like
you're fine.
here.
It's all, man, look, I'm not saying that the coronavirus is fake. Obviously, it's real. We have people that suffer from it and all that, but I think a lot of these measures are just to say that they're doing something, because none of them make sense. Like, so let's say if I have it, I protect my face up until I get to my seat, and then the second there's a drink in front of me, I could pull it down and walk around the restaurant. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, it doesn't.
Well, you think that doesn't make sense? They changed the rules again at my gym. So before it was you wear it only as you walk to the locker.
Now you can't take photos of dudes working out. I don't know why. I just want them as references.
So you wear the mask on your way to the locker, and at your locker you take it off. You can go do your workout, and then once you're done, as you're leaving, you put it back on. Now you have to wear it the whole time,
While you work out?
but only as you're working out you can take it off. But to go from this machine to the next
It doesn't
machine,
make any sense.
which is 3 steps away, you have to wear it.
It doesn't make any sense. This is why you leave it open to conspiracy theories. This is why you leave it open to people getting mad and not trust the government, because it's all ridiculous. It's either all or nothing. That's what I think. It's either we shut everything down for a full month and that's it, like complete shutdown, just
we
make
did
sure
that.
everyone has food. No, it wasn't complete. That's what you're claiming. It wasn't complete, right? Even though the first month felt pretty complete. Do you remember? Yeah, but you can still go to the grocery store. They say that's where people caught it. I don't fucking know. But they said, didn't they say 2 weeks to stop the curve or whatever the fuck?
It's been 5 months, bro.
Yeah, but we
5
slowly
months.
opened up. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't
But
know.
it's been 5 months, bro.
Yeah, I've been taking vitamins. Danushia, hi guys, just started listening this summer. You guys are great. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of new listeners and there's a lot of new subscribers. I mean, the David Icke interview, even though some people got mad at me for having David Icke on, even in some of the comments, some people are like, why did you have David? I'll have whoever the fuck I want on.
What?
Yeah, I'll have whoever the fuck I want on. It's not like we got into an argument. We didn't fight. Fucking, he said his stuff that he wasn't rude or anything.
Yeah.
You're more rude than, he wasn't rude or anything. He fucking said his piece. People liked the interview. What the fuck's the problem? Fucking people get mad about all kinds of shit. But yeah, we do have a lot of new subscribers, new listeners.
Oh, very
So,
nice.
and the t-shirt question. So most of you have been sending me messages about the t-shirt. They're still not for sale. The t-shirts, the only way you get them is you could win them if you are members of the Patreon, the Pantelis Nation roll, the middle roll. What was it, the $10 tier? No, that's the boss.
Boss,
The boss
yeah.
one. Which, by the way, because I was on vacation, we haven't even given out all the t-shirts for this month yet, even though it's late in the month.
Oh, so-
there's still more shirts to give out. We're going to do it tomorrow, actually. We're going to
Yeah,
message people tomorrow.
I've time tomorrow.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come here. I brought them all here, so you could mail
Okay,
them
perfect.
directly, because it was annoying at my house.
Well, it's down here.
Yeah, so if you join the Patreon, technically I do. It's the boss ones, but I give to most tiers. I give like 3, 4, sometimes 5 a month. It doesn't matter. So yeah, it's a great community. You join the Discord. There's a lot of cool people there. They play games online together. We watch movie nights together. Also, I forgot to mention. I should have mentioned this off the bat. So if you want to come to 2 Drink Minimum Live, but you see they're sold by tables. And you're like, I'm not going to buy a full table. Let's say $80, $60 for a table. I'm one person. That's crazy. Obviously, that is crazy. If you go to the Discord, though, there's people who right away buy tables, Helsan, a lot of the other people, and then you could just get your seat off that table. So instead of paying $60, you pay $15. You know what I mean? Like, you just get the seats, and then you're with people who you speak to on the Discord. You fucking make friends and stuff. It's cool. So the Discord, there's a lot of good reasons to be on there, but definitely join the Discord. Yeah, let's see. For real, laugh mask off this, and I don't understand the half French stuff. The thing is, I'm not good with the French slang. And are you ready, Poseidon, to go to a call? You want to go to Pat? Pat is on the line. Are you,
Oh yeah, sure. Let's do it.
we could definitely go to Pat. Let's see here. Pat? Can you hear us? No. Oh, I hear you.
Yeah.
Can you hear us, Pat?
Maybe increase the volume.
No, I don't think it's the volume thing. Pat? Oh, just a sec. He's saying he's setting this stuff up.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we'll go to Pat in the chat. Oh, there we go. Do you hear him?
Yeah, barely.
Poseidon barely hears you. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure that everything's good on our end over here. No, we're going to be good. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you real good. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear him, but very
very faint. Yeah, so I'm gonna hang up and call you right back. Hold on a second. Let me disconnect and then reconnect, Poseidon. Because I do hear him, but faintly.
Yeah.
He said I can still hear him, but faintly. You two, same thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what the dealio is, sir.
Yeah, I never did that before. That's weird.
How about that? You hear me good
Oh,
now?
there we go. Okay, so it was.
It was all my fault all this time.
I thought it was us. God damn it! All right.
It was me. How's it going,
Good, Pat. How you doing?
guys?
Are you watching us live right now?
Got it?
Oh, there, yeah. You watching us live, Pat? What are you doing?
Yeah. All right. All right. So I'm actually at Airbnb right now, right on Saint Denis.
Oh, you're coming to watch the Two Drink Minimum live?
Fucking right, I'm coming. I got you and Susie tickets too right after.
Oh shit! Okay, you got the double, the daily double, and
I got the double. I got the all inclusive with a very nice Airbnb here. Can't believe how everything is so great right now.
Is the Airbnb nice? Yeah, well, they better take care of people now, the Airbnb, because you're going to lose money. You got to be good. There's not that many tourists.
No, there you go. And they closed the Saint Denis Street, though.
Yeah, dude, the whole thing. Yesterday, by the way, I almost made it late to the show. I forgot to tell you guys. I was on the 15 going south, and they closed every exit to get to downtown. I ended up in Brossard.
No.
Yeah, I ended up in Brossard, and then I had to go all the way across Longueuil, and then come back to Montreal. Yeah, it was fucking crazy. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm going to go live at Mike's house. Like, he's not here.
But this is insane, bro. Our friend there, he was trying to get to his mom's place, bro.
Let's see. Silver and Gold just dropped $10 as a super chat. He's telling everyone, greatest show on YouTube, considering Guido is gone. As soon as Guido's gone, we're making money, bro. Guido is cancerous to the money. He's anti-money. So yeah, Pat. So you know what I'm gonna ask Mike tonight. I don't know if they're gonna do it because it might be complicated. But I always thought it would be a good idea for people that get the two shows if there's like a special package for that and it might be easier to get tickets. You know what I mean? Something like that. Maybe a table on each show or some shit.
I was so stressed to get them just for the Suzukut. I was refreshing for like 10 minutes on the Patreon site.
Dude, it sells out so fast, the Suzukut ones, because there's so many people. There's so many people on the Suzukut Patreon. It's like, what, 10,000 people? So all it takes is just a couple of them to click because it's limited capacity, right? So, and your tickets are gone. Mike A has just added to the super chat, letting us know. He's like, I don't have any money. Fucking Mike A, that's the message. That's the message. He's like, look, I have no money.
But you know,
You just joined everyone else, Mike. None of us has money because we spend it on stupid shit. What's that, Pat?
Yeah, I'm from Gatineau.
Okay, so you're driving up from Gatineau.
Yeah, so I don't really know. So I got a story for you guys, but I didn't know pretty much here what was it and everything. So we turned on the right beside our Airbnb.
Yeah.
And I saw a guy with a skirt and with a dress, and I was like, and all the windows were down. I was like, what the fuck is this? And my girlfriend's like, shut up, we're in their village. I'm like, oh.
Oh, you're in the that's.
Oh shit!
I didn't know. What the fuck is going on here?
I'll tell you what's going on. All right, you're the outsider. That's what's happening. That's the indigenous population that you're fucking with right now.
Nah, I'm the one that didn't look out pretty weird.
Yeah, they're gonna look at this fucking straight weirdo. So, how often do you guys come to Montreal?
Actually, once a year maybe. The last time I was here was for Suzukut too, but it was last year during winter, before the COVID. So you can actually take pictures with people, and we were sitting right beside each other. It was so crowded up. It was. I don't know what's gonna happen tonight.
Tonight you're gonna be fine. All the tables are separated with plexiglass. There's limited seating. They separate everyone just to make you feel safe, so that you could comfortable to laugh and all that stuff.
Okay. There's a way we can take pictures with you guys too.
I always stick around. I always stick around after because in case people want to take photos or whatever. Yeah, don't worry. You guys came out, and we have time between both shows. So I normally stick around with Poseidon between those two, and we take pictures and hang out with everyone.
Okay, cool. Because I want to get one with you guys.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be a fun night too. There's always a lot of people. You're gonna see a lot of people that you met on the Discord that are gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I play games with people like every freaking night now. We got Elson, Emily, a couple of guys, Genji.
Yeah, dude.
All having fun, man. For until 3 a.m. Sometimes we're freaking tired, and we're like, okay, we gotta end this. What are we doing right now?
It's fucking crazy how much the Discord grew. Because when it was first brought to my attention, I was like, that is a stupid idea. I don't want to do it. And like, no, it's gonna be fun. People get to connect. You could message everyone. They could play games. I was like, this doesn't sound like it's gonna be fun. And it turned out to be the fucking smartest idea.
It was awesome, man. When you did your show last week too, we tried to stream it on the
Discord. Yeah, fucking.
Everybody watched it together. They were all laughing together. It was freaking awesome.
But this is because of it's Hellsand and Seabass. It's everything changed when I gave them the admin, so they could do because they had different ideas because they knew how to use it better. So it's as soon as I made them admins, like I gave it to someone who knows what the fuck he's doing. They're the ones who changed it and they create all these rooms. There's a video game lobby. There's all that stuff and it made it fucking amazing. Yeah. I really like the Discord. I like what's happening out there.
And then on behalf of everybody who's playing games, we need you guys to play at least one game night anywhere in the year. But
me and him,
play one game night.
Me and him, you're talking about me and Poseidon?
Yeah, you and Poseidon. I know you're busy, but Poseidon at least.
Next, I'm gonna try to stick around next movie night, which might be this week, maybe the movie night. So next movie night, we'll.
I'll be gone for that one, so enjoy it though. But
well, I don't know if it's gonna be this week, but next movie night for sure, we're gonna do something.
Okay, cool, perfect. Sounds freaking great, man. I can't wait to see you tonight. Well, you guys.
All right, so Pat, thank you, and we're gonna see you tonight. We'll take some pictures.
There you go, man. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good night.
No problem.
Thank you, bro.
You too. Ciao.
Okay, ciao.
All right. Hey, that was pretty cool, Poseidon. You like the calls, eh?
I love the calling.
It's fucking neat.
Yeah.
God damn.
Speaking of calling,
Tell me.
so I screamed at a Bell employee on Friday.
Oh yeah, can you explain this to me? Because you didn't give me details.
So Friday I was Saturday. So yesterday. So I was going through my phone and I was opening my accounts to see which bills, if all my bills were paid and everything.
Okay.
And I realized I had forgotten to pay the Bell bill.
It happens.
Okay. So I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta pay it. So I go right away on my banking app, do the transfer, pay it, right? So because it's a weekend, it's only on business days, right?
I'm listening.
Oh, okay.
I'm like you haven't said anything special, so I'm just waiting.
So it's only on business days that the payment processes. So I guess it didn't update with my payment yet. And then after I paid, I went and took a nap, right? Took a nap. And I guess while I took a nap, it updated with the new bill. So the amount was more.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Together, yeah, exactly.
And then it's never happened to me before. This is the first time they call me to see when I'm going to pay them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That must have pissed you off.
But the thing is, it said on my phone, it said spam call. It said
because
suspected spam.
It happens to me too because they call a lot of people.
Yeah. So I pick up the phone. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, the guy on the other line. Yeah, this is Zach. He goes, and he sounded a little like
Indian.
Yeah, but he was still speaking proper English, right? But you could tell he had that light Indian accent. He goes, "This is Zach." I'm like, "Oh, motherfucking Zach, bro, is trying to fuck me over now." And he tells me an amount, okay, of the Bell bill. I'm like, "You fucking lying piece of shit."
Is that what you said?
Yeah. You fucking lying piece of shit. I literally just opened the app. You fucking lying scumbag. If you're going to try and fuck me over for money, you're going to try and fuck people over for money, at least get the amount right. You fucking scumbag. Like this, I'm on the phone.
And this, because you think it's a fake guy.
Yeah, while I'm taking a shit. You fucking scumbag. I go to him. You fucking piece of shit. Go fuck yourself. And I hang up.
I like your style. Very, very nice.
So, hold on. So I'm like, and because on the other line he was like, okay, look, he was trying to explain, like, I don't know what you think this is. He was like, I'm really sorry, sir. You know, he's being respectful. You know, and I found it weird. Usually these guys, when you insult them like this,
they get upset.
They get upset. They start insulting you, right? So I'm like, so I'm sitting there taking a shit. I'm like,
now you're starting to doubt yourself.
I'm like, wait, was he actually maybe the Bell guy? So I opened up my Bell app and my Bell account had updated to the exact amount he told me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That I owed. So I was like, shit. so probably new Bell employee, bro, that got the swearing of his life because I just woken up from a nap, bro. I was in a good mood, you know, and I got a call and I thought it was a scam.
Oh, no.
So
no.
I just ripped him a new one.
Well, yesterday, the thing that happened to me with Pantelis was when I went, I don't know how the fuck it happened because I have 10 gigs of data. Mm-hmm. I don't know what happened. I guess I went over somehow. I wasn't connected to Wi-Fi. I don't know what the fuck happened. But apparently it's like, okay, you're over. I go, fine. But I have a thing, no overage charge. Basically, if I go over, it just stops. There's no data.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, it says make sure your thing's on. I check. I took a screenshot. The thing's on. No overage. I'm like, oh, fine. Then I'm driving back home yesterday. I get a message. You've incurred $20 in overages and counting. So I get fucking pissed. So I'm like, you motherfucking cocksuckers. So I call up Pantelis, and I'm on hold, bro, for over an hour. Finally, they put me through the Philippines, and the lady's phone is fucked up. I could hear her, but barely. Like, nah. And I go, listen, your phone is fucked up. She's like, I know it's. I go, if you know, I go, listen, man, I don't want to call because like hang up. I'm not gonna call back. I was on hold for an hour. She's like, okay, I'll call you back. So I'm like, all right. Hang up, waiting 10 minutes. Nobody's calling me back, bro. I start fucking jonesing. So I call back, and this time I went to French so I could get someone here, hopefully. Yeah. She calls back while I'm waiting on hold on the other line, and I answer, and again, her phone's fucked up. And she's like, I go, give me the fucking cancellation department. I'm canceling. Fuck you people. And then she's like, I am the cancellation. I go, you're not the cancel. The cancellation department is not in the Philippines. You're not the cancel. Just give me the real like I'm getting pissed off. And then she hangs up. As she hangs up, I go to the other line, and there was another guy there, a French-Canadian guy. He's like, hello, I'll call you back. Can't hear. I go, oh, no, I'm here. I was on the other line. He's like, okay, what's up? So I tell him. He's like, so what's the problem? I tell him, I want to cancel everything. He's like, okay, why? And I tell him, I'll tell you fucking why. I waited for fucking night. I tell him everything that happened. I have the fucking no overages, and you guys fucking charge me overages. What is this? What, you fucking playing games with me? You guys are fucking playing games with me? I don't like this shit. The guy's like, Jesus fucking Christ. He's like, shit, let me look at what I can do on my end. He goes like, so he's looking, he's like, I'm going to be honest with you. Here on my side, it says that the overage thing is not checked on. And then like I have the screenshot and the website in front of me. I'm like, well, on my end, it's fucking on. And he's like, well, would anybody have turned it off? Like, I'm the one who has access to my account, and it's always been on. I've never had this problem. He's like, yeah, I see that you've been with us since 2006. I'm like, yeah.
2006.
Bro, I'm a legacy guy, bro. They don't fuck with me. So he goes, let me try to get something for you, right? So I'm like, I don't want anything. Just stop doing this and make sure it's fixed on your end. So then I'm testing, like I'm turning it off and on and off on the website to see if I get notified. Some of them went through. I got notified. You turn it off, you turn it on, you know? So I'm like, look, I'm testing as much as I can. It's like I went to speak with someone there, and they're like, I don't know what to do. This guy's fucking yelling at us. And they go, look, we can't take out the $20 that you have to pay extra, which already made me pissed. Yeah, I know they could. He goes, but we'll give you for free for the next 2 years without signing anything, an extra 2 gigs each month. Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'll allow it. I'll fucking take it. He's like, do you want me to give you like another phone? We could waive your fee for a new phone or whatever if you want. And I go, no, because all the phones now suck. I'm going to wait till the new Pixel, and then you call me back in October. He's like, all right, I'll call you back. I was like this. But it was so I was so furious, bro. The guy's like, Jesus Christ. He goes, well, I don't want you to cancel. I'll just, whatever we have to do to keep you. I go, all I want is to be fucking treated normally. I go, just don't fucking charge me for shit that you're not supposed to charge me. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then he goes to me, yeah, because 2 gigs, if you want to top up, it's $32. You know, and I go to him, you don't find that criminal?
They made it more expensive. It used to be $20 for 2 gigs and $10 for a gig.
But I go, you don't find it? He's like, no, it's just what we charge if it's a top up. If you've reached your limit and you charge. I go, yeah, but you don't feel that is criminal? Fucking $32 for 2 gigs. You don't find that's criminal?
That's super criminal.
And he didn't.
You think that's?
But
criminal?
He was a nice guy. He tried his best.
You think that's criminal?
So all this to say, I got an extra 2 gigs each month,
bro. For 1 gigabyte of data on the pay to, you know, the plans that are pay as you go.
Yeah.
Guess how much it used to be for 1 gigabyte?
You tell me. You used to work there. You know this.
2014, 15. Guess how much it was?
I don't know.
$65.
That's insane. You know what he even told me?
Just for internet.
He goes to me, it's a good thing that you called us because it's very hard for us to waive the things, and the fee keeps going up. He goes, like, if you just kept going on these 2 gigs, or you would have had like a couple $100 like you would like extra on your bill, because that's how fast it goes up. They charge a lot. The second you go over, they charge insane amounts for
$50 per gig.
It's insane, bro. That's insanity. That's criminal, bro. They're gonna get sued one day. This cannot last. Oh, and this morning I called the hotel that I stayed at, and I yelled at them, and then I looked stupid because I saw they charged me once for what I paid for the booking, and then they charged me an additional $600. So I was like, I look at this.
That's the.
Yeah, that's just the deposit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they didn't charge it normally. Like when I go, on Thursday, they charged it yesterday when I checked out.
No, because it goes. So here's the thing. So I'm gonna explain it to you because
I'm just saying that normally they take the deposit right away.
No, so they take it right away, but it shows up on your statement as a pending charge.
Yeah, obviously everything shows up as a pending when it first goes in.
But if you have a short-term rental or short-term hotel, the pending charge usually will go through as you're done.
Okay, that's what happened, yeah.
And then what happens is it takes an extra day or two.
Yeah, I'm going to get the money back. That's not But it's just when I saw it, I was like, okay, the hotel room is in. I go, bro, $600 was more than what I paid for the hotel because I got the hotel at a good deal. So like, wait a second, because I didn't think it's a deposit because normally the deposit is less than the room. So I'm like, wait, what the fuck is going on here? So I call, like, and she's like, you know, give me your name. And then I could hear her like struggling. I go, I know it's a very long Greek name. Like, and then she's like, oh, that's just the deposit. I was like, oh. She's like, yeah, you're getting that. We refunded it yesterday. You're gonna get it back. Because it was more than the room. And she's like, yeah, it's just because you got a good deal in the room. Normally, it's not more than the room. The room costs more than that. Like normally for 2 days. It's just that you fucked us on the online booking, and it just came out like that because it was more expensive in the room. That's why I thought it was a scam.
Wait, what?
Because the room for 2 days. No, normally even in Quebec, they take like $50, $100, and the room's like $300. It's never more expensive than the room, the deposit.
Really?
Yeah.
Usually,
like I travel, like when I go to the States and stuff, it's always like 50, 60, $100.
Usually it's $250. You need like $250 on the card, they tell me.
Yeah, me, it's never been a lot. Anyways, point is, so yeah, I called in, the lady's like, no, dummy. Don't worry. It's not, because I think everyone is trying to scam me. I know it's not a way to live life that you think everyone's a scam artist. Bless you. Rona.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know it's not a way to live life, thinking that everyone is trying to scam you out of money, but I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm like an old person. Actually, you know what? No, old people are trusting. They get screwed over. I'm like, I don't know. It's not paranoid. Like there's some paranoia in it.
You know what I think?
I just assume everyone is out to fuck me.
Well, because I used to be like that too. I've toned it down a bit. I think we've just seen so much bullshit that like, as soon as you see that something a bit off, you're like, oh.
Yeah, truthfully, I have seen.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of times I've been like fucked over like that, like credit cards, somebody scanned this and that. So I think now it's always, hey, what the fuck is this? Like I always overreact when it comes to like someone trying to fuck me.
Because in your head it's better safe than sorry, right? Better react like that and then find out it's like how I reacted with the bell guy. Like that's not a normal reaction.
No. Well, me too. I yell all the time. I just yell.
Like that is not a normal reaction. The guy probably hung up the phone and his manager was probably screaming at him like, you fucked us up. He's like, I don't know what I did.
So Trey Cole just said that a check bounced in my account this week a month after I cashed it. So I'm at minus 900. Hey, what the fuck is that though? It bounced a month later. They're supposed to bounce quicker normally, so they give you time to...
I have no clue.
You know what's fucked up about the bouncing checks? You know that if I don't know if they changed the rules, but I remember that let's say if you give me a check and your check bounces, you know that I have to pay a penalty too. That's how it was back then. People used to always argue it. Yeah, we both get fucked over.
Really?
Yeah, bro. It's the craziest thing. It's like I didn't do anything wrong.
Something like that happened to me when I was at Scotiabank 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and something like that happened, and they charged me like a crazy amount.
For a bounce check?
Yeah.
Like a check that you put in bounced or you gave a check. You don't even have checks.
No. It was like a automatic payment, but the automatic payment didn't go through properly.
Oh, you didn't have enough for the automatic payment and they overcharged you.
Yeah. But I had already put what's it called, overdraft protection.
Oh, I have a funny story about when I first got overdraft protection.
Yeah.
I thought it was a scam.
But they sold it to me months prior to this, right?
Yeah.
For that reason, because my pay was coming in the next day or whatever. So I just, I had money in my savings. Instead of transferring from my savings, but I just let it go through. And then when my payment comes in,
you fucked up. You let it go too long. They try to take out money when it wasn't there.
1 or 2 day difference, but I had overdraft anyways. So they charged me, bro, like a stupid amount. And that's, I think, where I drew the line with Scotiabank.
Oh, that's when you left and went to D, yeah?
Yeah, I was like, fuck you guys. And I remember because like the fucking tellers...
Sometimes they're assholes.
At my branch, bro, assholes.
Me,
but next level.
Because I didn't like any of the tellers, and then I finally had a good one at the Fairmont one.
Yeah.
But the goddamn guy got promoted.
Oh shit! So that's what happened.
And now he's upstairs. So if I need something, I'll send him an email and stuff. He's the coolest dude. But he got fucking promoted. I was like, God damn it. But I'm happy because I'd rather have him promoted. I'd rather have him be successful. But I was like, God damn it. I don't want to deal with anyone else.
Yeah. Well, what happened to me was I kind of went through a rough patch. So I had to pull out of all my mutual funds and all that shit. So I had a couple $1,000s in them. And then they started treating me differently. So that was one thing that's
actually kind of funny.
Like.
Look at this scumbag. They don't care, bro. They have no personal gain in it. They're not treating you differently. It just felt like that to you. But I remember when they first, because I was young, I remember when they first told me about overdraft protection, I thought it was some kind of scam because I remember telling the teller, I don't want any of your fucking bullshit. I don't want any of your product. And she's like, what are you talking about? She's like, overdraft protection is good for you. I go, how the fuck is it good for me? How the fuck is it good for me? She's like, it's not. It's just there. Like basically, it's like a under zero. It's like a credit line type of thing. Like basically. And I was like, oh, all right, well, should not have yelled in front of all these people. I go, all right, let's do that. But I heard, because I was younger too, I've always been like this. I always think everything's a scam. So Gapes is talking about, we have to talk about this actually, I forgot. Are we going to talk about the Russians seeing a UFO? Okay, so Pat, remind me again in a second to bring up the UFOs.
Yes.
First, I want to go to Gabe's because I saw he brought it in. Jess, welcome all the way from Australia.
Oh, shit.
Trey Cool. Oh, Trey Cool, your dad's bringing you groceries. Your dad's a fucking cool dude. So Gabe says Netflix lost a shitload of subscribers because there's a movie called Cuties.
Yes.
In French, the movie was called Mignonne.
Yeah.
And it won an award at Sundance. But apparently the guy who gave them the award, one of the people on the award, is now a convicted pedophile. So I don't think that's something to brag about. But we'll get to that later. So it's basically about 11-year-olds becomes fascinated with twerking and starts a dance crew.
Yeah.
It's about children twerking.
Yeah, and in the movie, they have 11-year-old girls dressing up as hookers.
Have you seen the
Doing dance
movie?
battles. No, I've watched the trailer.
Oh, there's a trailer out.
Yeah.
And in the trailer, dressed like hookers?
Yes.
Okay, because I thought that Netflix was trying to stir up controversy because I saw the original poster and I saw the Netflix poster, and the Netflix poster, they're dressed like fucking like they're older. They're dressed like they're fucking 30s.
Yeah, well, in the trailer, they dressed like that too.
But in the original poster, it's like a bunch of kids walking with kites, like off a little hill. It looks wholesome. So I was like, maybe Netflix is just because they do this sometimes. They change the posters just to try to stir up controversy. So I thought Netflix was just fucking around, but there's no pedophilia. But then I found out that when they made the movie, because the person who I think the lady who wanted to start it or whatever, she has a big passion. She's very fascinated about this stuff. But I think one of the people that works with some guy, the producer, the director, they said we had to make sure that these kids know how to twerk. They interviewed, they did auditions, over 600 kids. Like at what point are you like, bro, do you just like watching kids dance? Like 600 kids. Are you fucked, bro?
Oh, that's suspicious.
That's very suspicious.
That's sus.
Oh no, we're just we're very thorough. Like dude, fucking for this movie, bro, like 600 kids. First of all, who are all these parents?
Yeah, that's my concern too. Who are all these parents bringing their kids like, okay, twerk?
It is.
Or teaching them how to twerk. 11-year-old kids.
Trickle's talking about his dad having a Costco card. That's the one thing I don't have that people call me stupid about is Costco membership. I feel like that's a membership worth paying for.
Well, you can find some good gets.
Yeah, that's like. Anyways, I don't want to get sidetracked. No. So, Gapes is telling us that Netflix apologized, stating, "We are deeply sorry for the inappropriate artwork that we used for Cuties. It was not okay, nor was it representative of the movie. This French film has won an award at Sundance. We've now updated the picture and description." So, like I said, you see, I fucking called it, bro. Netflix was trying to stir up controversy. So they took this movie like it was a bunch of kids dancing, fucking whore it up. And the poster and the description, Netflix made it. It wasn't the direct translation. And they made it seem more sexual, more fucked up than the movie was. Yeah. So then people lost their shit. Like, what are you doing, bro? Who are you appealing to? What pedophiles are you trying to get with this?
Yeah, well, there's a theory out there. Okay.
Yeah, artwork they're calling it, the poster, which means, again, it wasn't a photo shoot. It means that they put heads on fucking kids, which is fucking, you're going the extra mile there to...
Yeah. Well, it's sparked a lot of theories out there. So, there's over 500,000 indictments now around the world for pedophilia, right?
Apparently the pedophilia thing, I even asked David Icke about that, what he knows. He was talking about the Jimmy Savile stuff and Princess Diana. The pedophilia thing is fucking... We remember a few weeks ago when I said I was surprised to find out how many there were because that Vice documentary that Alex showed me.
And the campaign.
Well, there's a lot, bro.
There's 9 names per indictment. So that's 4.5 million people who have been indicted for pedophilia. 4.5 million.
But they're not all pedophiles. Some of them, like those ladies that facilitate, like those ladies that sell children, some of them are just in the...
They're in that world.
In the pipeline.
Yeah, in the pipeline, so you say. In the sauce or the juice, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
All right, well, if you want to.
So there's a theory out there that they're trying to release all these things to try and normalize pedophilia.
Yeah, well, Vice had that article. They said stop seeing pedophilia as wrong. It's a sexual orientation.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's not. I
mean, it is, but it shouldn't. It's not a thing that you should normalize. Like it is in the sense that they're turned on by kids, but that doesn't just because you are. So that doesn't make it right. Exactly. That's like saying people who want to murder dogs is like it's just a feeling. They just want to murder dogs. Yeah, that doesn't make it right, bro. Yeah, just because they want to do it, doesn't make it right.
Next thing they're gonna start saying suicide is a normal fucking reaction or some crazy shit.
It's not a normal reaction, but it's a normal feeling.
Yeah. Well, it's a feeling that you can have, but it's not something normal.
It's not something that you should pursue, obviously, because there's no second chances. Exactly. But again, that's very different because suicide. More people on the planet have thoughts of suicide than people have thoughts of banging kids.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But so there's a theory out there, and it goes as is. So a lot of these pedophiles, a lot of them are elites, and they're in high-powered positions, right? So what they're trying to do is they're trying to release all this shit because apparently they're all being indicted now. They're trying to release all this shit as fast as possible to the public to try and normalize pedophilia. So like that, when the hatchet comes down on them, they'll be, I guess, spared. They're trying to like
they're trying to be like, what are you talking about? I'm just in the minority of people who bang hands.
Yeah. They're trying to align it with homosexuality, and basically they're trying to sneak a P into the LGBTQ plus whatever the fuck it's called. So there's a theory out there.
Yeah, well, it's not a theory. They've been trying to do that for a while. I don't know if it's gonna work because people, man, parents and shit are not down for that stuff,
bro,
and they shouldn't fucking be. So Gary says he used to work in advertising as an art director. Casting children was always weird as fuck, and their parents are just the creepiest people you'll ever meet. Yeah, I've thought about that. Like, I don't even it's funny because my sister asked me the other day, she's like, hey, do you think your agent can one of my nephews so he could get into acting stuff? I said, no, he's not getting anywhere near that shit. No one in my family should be around fucking show business.
Well, look at all the child stars who grew up.
The only reason why I'm in show business, Poseidon, is because I will not let anyone molest me. I'm too tough for that. I worry about you sometimes. I would, so I gotta be there.
Why am I gonna let anyone molest me, bro?
That's not the worry.
You piece of shit. That was a sneaky one.
I got the zingers, bro. Pat is reminding me. I saw a bit of the video, the UFOs. So the Russians are like, God damn it, these fucking aliens are back. Did you see the video with the three UFOs, or 3 or 4, the lights coming up, and the Russians are like, these goddamn aliens.
I haven't.
I talked about it on stage last night about these goddamn aliens.
So they're visiting again?
I don't look, man. If it's real, then they never stopped visiting. But how real can it be? What do they just leave their ships here and fuck off? None of this makes any sense, bro. It rings. There's a lot of psyop.
Yeah.
That it feels like it's stuff to make us look away. Look at that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because it feels too fake.
Like a light show type of thing.
Yeah. So listen to this. Like, so they're aliens that, let's say they have a better technology than us, or from a planet, they're more advanced, right? But for some reason they can't drive properly. They keep crashing here. They travel the galaxy, but a fucking mountain throws them off. It doesn't make sense. And also we keep stealing their shit, bro, and they're cool with it. We keep stealing their cars. It doesn't make sense. Sense. Elijah Wood, Gary's telling us.
Maybe our planet's gravitational force is too much for them.
So let's see. Eric is saying it's the contest in the States of 7-year-old girl. Oh, the contest. Yeah, the call girls. They're dressed like call girls. Yeah, those pageants, like those pageants for kids. Yeah. Those are weird too. I agree. I'm with you on that one. Those are also weird.
Whatever happened to, or like there's.
How about everyone use bathrooms? Yeah.
Or there's those fucking parents giving their kids hormone blockers.
But that's a more rare case. Yeah, that's fucked up. You shouldn't mess with.
Whatever happened to leave kids be kids, bro?
Like, it's not just leave adults be adults. I don't like the government getting involved. I don't like the government getting involved in anything. I don't want the government. I don't want the government to tell people. Same thing with gay marriage and stuff. I don't think the government has any place in any of that shit. Don't get involved in any of that stuff. Leave people's personal business, their personal fucking business. Yeah. Don't fucking handle fucking taxes, handle fucking the military, handle shit like that, bro. And even taxes, fucking cut those down too. Goddamn.
As long as you don't hurt anyone with your lifestyle, as long as you're not hurting other people, then I don't give a fuck what you do.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But the moment
they get too involved, especially now when they're trying to appease everyone. So with the hormone blockers and all that stuff, you shouldn't. Look, and I'm not saying this like I'm saying what the doctors like. I've been watching with Deborah. So who's that? She's from Toronto. She's a gender study scientist or whatever. She was talking about it too. She like you can't do that to kids. You're telling them that, oh, there's no gender. You feel like this now. We're gonna block because the kid you don't know what the kid's gonna turn into. So you might fuck a kid over. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like a kid when they're 5-6 years old shouldn't be able to be like, you know what? I feel like a woman today. We should cut off my penis. Because then 10 years later, it's like, what the fuck did you do? Do you know what I mean? You let them grow up and then as adults decide whatever the fuck they want to do.
Bro, at that age, I was still eating dirt, bro. At that age, bro.
Nothing has changed.
At that age, bro, I was making Batman and Superman have sex. I didn't understand the concept of gender. Like I was making them kiss, like they were dolls, my action figures. You know what I mean? I didn't have the concept yet of what the fuck is sex. I saw my first porno at 12 years old.
Why are you telling us this?
And I got a boner and I still didn't know how to feel about it. I was like, this is fucking why is this happening?
My uncle's not even here. What are we gonna do with this now? This is a weird situation.
Like what I'm trying to say, it was a weird experience. Like kids don't have that concept. You know?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I think it's fucking completely absurd. How did we get from aliens to this though? I feel like you being creepy is pulling us away from the very important alien talk that we were having.
But we spoke about it. We said
We didn't really
a psyop.
So what are we thinking, guys? Are we thinking in the chat? Are we thinking it is a psyop? Are we thinking it is? You know what else people say? Demons.
I've heard that.
Well, it depends. So
interdimensional beings.
Interdimensional beings. That's what Alex Jones said. So interdimensional beings, which in religious terms they refer to them as demons. So everyone has a theory as to what they are, but no one is fucking saying that maybe they're fake.
Well, there was that whole what the guy that did he get fired? He was like in the Air Force, Canadian Air Force or something.
Well, there's the old defense minister of Canada that says that we had. He says, we have contact with aliens for years. So the Americans, we had like 7 different races.
Isn't he called the one that called them interdimensional beings?
No, something. I think Bill Cooper had released some shit. But the thing is, how do you know what's fake and? Because people make stuff up, people lie. Yeah. So let's say right now, some people, all they care about is being famous. So they'll go on TV and they'll be like, I was abducted by aliens, and they fucking put stuff up my ass.
Abducted?
Did I say abducted? Abducted by aliens, and they just care about being abducted. They just care about being famous. So they just want some notoriety on TV. Yeah. So they'll go on a talk show, they'll go on Ellen, and they'll be like, aliens abducted me. They shoved fucking chocolate bars up my ass. Nobody knows why. Maybe a zap or two. I don't know. I felt some weird vibrations up there. And then you have people who are naive, maybe not in the bad way, but naive in the sense that, let's say they believe in aliens. They're like, oh, that sounds believable. I mean, why would he lie about, zappers up his anus? And then that'll come out. And then these guys turn out to be just hoaxes, a lot of people used to do that in England with crop circles.
Yeah, and there used to be I don't remember what show I watched it on. It was very easy to fake from your car UFO footage.
Bro, you could fake anything nowadays.
You know what it was? You would stick a toonie. You could stick a toonie or a quarter.
No, but
on your windshield.
The word of the day is abducted. Yeah, that's the word of the day. Did I say wait? Abducted.
Abducted.
Let me tell you, you ever been abducted by aliens, bro?
That sounds like somebody who has been abducted.
Yeah, abducted. That was a good South Park episode, Born to be Wild. That was the first ever South Park episode. The first ever one was Cartman got probed in the ass.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and sounds nobody believed him. And then the satellite came out of his asshole. But
the interdimensional beings is more believable to me than off-planetary, because if you look at history, you look at art and paintings from all these thousands of years ago, it shows all these weird beings. You know what I mean? Like, were we always this crazy with our imagination? You know what I mean? Like, they had to have seen it somewhere. You know the whole thing of like you had to see it somewhere.
Yeah.
To kind of like draw it up.
Look, even where my problem is, I don't know if I believe that there's extra dimensional beings or I like the story of it. Because I really enjoy the sci-fi aspect of it. I do think that is a compelling tale. Interdimensional beings or us from the future. All the theories, I find them interesting. Yeah. Now, do I entertain them as being real? I don't know.
Me too, I'm hesitant.
I'm hesitant. You know why? Because there's so much fuckery. They fake so much shit.
Yeah.
And again, I just don't understand where are the limits. Like, again, the New York Times released an article last month. They're like, the CIA has admitted they have ships from other planets. And no one talked about it after the New York Times article. And then if they're visiting us, then I don't understand. Like, it's always in secret. They're never in a city. They're not curious about cities so that we could videotape something crazy, a landing. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like, it's so, all they do is they fuck with us, basically.
We're just basically like, basically what you're saying is like we're the goldfish in the tank and they're the ones knocking on the tank. You know how we, like assholes, we knock on the tank to scare the goldfish?
Yeah, Silver and Gold says, I've seen a UFO. I was even written about it in the newspaper. And if that makes any difference. That does, it doesn't, and it does in the same time, Silver and Gold. I'll tell you something that I saw a UFO once, and a lot of people saw it with me. At not joke, years ago when I was young with Harry. This was I was in grade 6 or first year of high school, grade 7. One of those two. The reason why is that because in grade 6 I remember I got my first video camera. Okay. You know how I got my video camera? Because it was like a $2,000 camera.
Suck the dick.
No. Oh no, that is how. Yeah. Then, no. I went to the. It's funny because I went to the DEP, and because they know you. Like when they know you, they give you shit. So they would give me the scratches. I would buy scratches, $2. I'm not 18, but I was 12 years old. And on one of the scratches, it was cadeau surprise.
Oh shit!
I won a camcorder.
Oh shit! That's
Yeah,
dope
dude.
as
Yeah,
fuck.
I didn't have money for a fucking camcorder, bro. I was a fucking kid.
At the time, it was like $1,000, bro.
No, it was like 2 Gs. It was expensive. It was a Sony one. It was nice. Yeah. Well, nice. It was a camcorder.
Yeah.
You get those little mini tapes. Anyways,
Yeah.
I used to make home movies and shit. I had so much fun with that camera for years. I mean, my friends used to do all kinds of shit. So anyway, so I got it. I remember my mom went and they told her basically you could either get the camera or we'll just give you the money, the value of the camera. But mom was like, nah, he wants the, it's for him, you know, I'll get him the camera. So she came back, she gave me the camera. So I had a camera now. And one day I was at the gym with Harry. We were all outside and we heard commotion on St. Catherine. Basically the 129 stopped, the bus, you know, where it goes there. And everyone got out of the bus and they were looking up in the sky. And there was something there just full. So everyone was like, holy fuck, there's like, we're looking at a UFO. So I'm like, oh, this is crazy. I'm gonna go get my camera. So I ran home to get my camera. And when I came back, it wasn't there anymore. People had left and stuff like that. Yeah, but I saw it. That the reason why I got my
What did it
camera,
look
I
like?
saw it. Harry saw it. People got out of the bus, saw it. Cars had stopped and they were looking up.
No way.
Yeah. It wasn't like a, I see it, do you see that? It was people stopped what they were doing and
Oh, shit.
yeah. I don't know what I never thought about it. Like I thought about it sometimes, like it comes up in conversation. I remember it, but it wasn't like. Then we continued. We talked about it for a bit, like, oh, isn't that good? Is that? Yeah. And then we just continued on our merry way. Yeah, I remember
That's
the
crazy.
129 had stopped at its bus stop, and people came out of the bus. Like the bus driver let everyone come out so they could look at it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because everyone was just like, "What the fuck is that?" Yeah.
God damn, that's some creepy shit.
Yeah. So again, I don't know what the fuck that was, but I'm telling you what I saw then, what everybody saw at that. But what the fuck was that? Was it a? I don't think it was a trick of the light because it was from all angles. Because we saw it from down there on Wilderton. We were in the middle of the street. People that were on top of the hill came out of the bus, saw that. So I don't know. Was it a military thing? Was it just? I don't know.
Military thing in Montreal.
I'm just saying I don't know what it was. I
Yeah,
don't.
no, no,
I
I know.
can't.
No, no,
like
I know.
you want me to sit here and lie and be like aliens? I can't confirm that. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just telling you that we saw something that made everyone stop, and we don't know what it was. It was like a ball of light, you know, and it was pretty creepy. But no one was scared. It was just like interesting to look at.
Hold on. I just thought about this. So you know how we're doing like travel from city to city through the highways?
Yeah.
And there's the deer in the headlight thing, right? You know
No.
how deer stop to stare directly at the fucking headlights?
Well, they're very bright and they don't know what it is. That makes
yeah,
sense.
exactly. What if
Yeah.
the galaxy,
I'm waiting to see how dumb this is gonna get.
what if like there's like space highways,
Okay.
right? And they're just passing through to either recharge or something, right? Bear with me. And we're just like the deer staring into the headlights.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What if there's like an intergalactical highway system? Okay. And Earth is one of the stops, and we're just like the deer in headlights.
What if you weren't dropped on your head as a baby? How would this conversation go?
No, but think about it.
No, I just think it's just something random.
That's an extra theory.
That's not a theory. That's just you saying words. You're putting words together and you're trying to make a sentence. None of that makes any sense in any reality.
I think it makes sense.
It doesn't make any sense. That's a stupid thing, and I'm very upset that you
I
said
think
it.
it's very logical.
No,
It's very commonsensical.
that's retarded. I don't know, but people have seen a lot of weird shit. People have videotape weird shit. I mean, like I said, the New York Times came out with the CIA stuff. CIA is like, the CIA said we have ships that were made on another planet, not we saw lights. They said we have ships, and no one's saying anything about it. So when no one says anything about it, I'm like, is it because they were told behind the scenes, yeah, it's fake news, just don't cover it, you know, or what? Like, what's the reason? Because wouldn't this be big world news?
Yeah, it would.
If you told me 5 years ago, 10 years ago, the CIA is going to come out and be like, yeah, we have ships from another planet, it would be the number one story everywhere. They'd be like, what the fuck? The world, you know, this changes everything. We're not alone out there, all this stuff. And instead, it just comes out. The New York Times fucking posts, basically publishes an article about it, and then no one talks about it. It's all of it. That's why, to me, a lot of it smells like it could be a psyop where they're just trying to distract certain people. Because what they do is a lot of times they give you little bits of truth surrounded by bullshit, so that if you say the bullshit with it, you're discredited.
Well, that's what the FBI did, or the CIA did with Alex Jones, no?
They do it to everyone. They do it to everyone. That's been a strategy for years. They do it to. That's why they like when you're in those MK Ultra stuff back in the day when they would have like secret missions or whatever. They wouldn't tell everyone the full mission. You would know what you need to know what they need you to do, and the rest that they would tell you would be fiction, would be nonsense. So that if ever you get caught, or if ever you squeal, number one, they know who ratted, because your story is very specific.
Interesting.
Yeah. And if you squeal, none of it's going to make sense because it doesn't affect anyone else in the mission. So instead of not telling you, right? So then you could try to deduce it yourself. They tell you, but they tell you false things. Yeah. It's like right now, let's say, to give you an example to make, so right now, you know that
I got it, though.
we're going at 7:30, maybe someone else didn't get it. We're going at 7:30 to the Bordel. So you know we're going there to do a podcast at the Bordel, right? That's what I tell you. Really, you are going there, and I need you to go grab the mic, but we're not really going for a podcast. Do you see what I'm saying? We're going for something else. Let's say we're going to eat there. So you're there, you get stopped by the cops, you're saying what you know. You're like, I'm going to do a fucking podcast. And they're like, oh, podcasts are illegal. You know, we're going to, they go there, they find out, they're like, there's no podcast at a restaurant here. What are you talking about? I'm like, oh, this guy's fucking crazy. This guy told us he's going there, but there's no podcast night. This guy's fucking crazy. But you're like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm going there to do a podcast. Like yeah. Oh. That's what they do. So they tell you just what you need to know. They just need you, your mission, you need to get there. They need another guy to do this. They need another guy. So they just tell them what they need to know. And they fill in the blanks. They tell them random stories. So in case you get caught, like right now, let's say you got caught by the cops, we know who ratted. It was Poseidon because we told him he's doing a podcast. We told Pantelis he's going to eat at a restaurant. We told this other person to show up there because it's, I don't know, it's a fucking beauty pageant. I'm just giving you examples.
Yeah.
So they know who got caught. They know who ratted. Because if it comes out, they go, we heard that there's, podcasting happening there. They know, oh yeah, that's what we told Poseidon. So he's the one who spoke. He's the one who talked.
That's smart, actually.
It's super smart, yeah. Russians will be aliens of the USA before the end of the year. What do you? Oh, you mean maybe Russians will be allies of the USA? You're saying? I thought aliens were still on that. Allies. I mean, to be honest, the Russians should have been allies with the USA a long fucking time ago. Like, there's always been this stuff. Like, even after World War II, they were coming close together. And then there's always little things because of communism stuff that they would push apart again. The Cold War, all that stuff. But they should definitely be on. I think they're going to be on the same side because of China. I think China's shown as a government that they're nothing like the people. As a government, they don't give a fuck about anything. No. So they'll step on any country and they don't give a shit. So I don't think that's going to sit well.
Speaking of China, did you see in Wuhan, bro, they're having pool parties? The rest of the world is on lockdown.
No, but I mean, they can have pool parties if there's no... Yeah. They do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, no, obviously. But I mean, like...
I don't mind any of that shit. Just if you want it and you don't mind or whatever, okay, then just stop travel or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the Chinese government doesn't care, bro. They don't give a shit. That's why when they found out about it, they hid it from the whole world. They could have stopped this in its tracks. Yeah. They don't give a fuck.
Apparently this begun back in August of 2019.
That's what I heard, yeah. August, yeah.
And then they only found out in like October, November.
They didn't find out in October, November, October. The whistleblowers came out. The one guy who got killed, the guy who got missing. Remember in the beginning?
Yeah.
They basically shut them up. And then the journalist who came out and said, but what about? And like, no, shut the fuck up. And they went missing too. And one businessman apparently, like a billionaire businessman, like one of the big businessmen.
So have no power.
He went missing for like 2 months and then he came back and said, the government's so cool, right? They're always right. It's fucking amazing. Because apparently he was talking a lot of shit. He came out and said, fuck the government. They're crazy here. None of this and that here in China. And then he went missing. And then he came back 2 months later. He's like, yeah, I was totally wrong about them. They're such cool dudes, bro.
Oh, fuck. I hate communist governments, bro.
Yeah. It's not even a government, bro. It's fucking... Anyways, I hate that kind of shit.
But you know what's crazy to me is some people are pushing it here, bro.
Yeah, because communism has been successful in 0 countries ever.
You know what pisses me off is they have
success. It depends how you dictate success.
Well,
so if you're talking about land grabs and all that stuff, yeah, man. I mean, they've done a lot of shit like that, right? They've starved people. They've killed millions of people. That's true. But if you're talking about freedoms and people living properly, no, they've never done any of that.
No,
they've never done any of that.
0.
Because you can't. You can't. You need the things that need to change in capitalism are, tweaks need to be made to an existing structure that works. That's what you need. You need little tweaks, not to shut it down and start from scratch. Well, the reason why we've come so far, the reason why we have all the things we have, the technology we have, is because of capitalism.
Yeah. And also the reason why in capitalism certain things are going wrong now is because it was capitalism, but it's been modified into fucking lobbyism.
Well, the lobbyism is one of the problems. But that has nothing to do with capitalism. That has to do with the structure of government. Like I said, that you could buy and sell senators. The structure's fucked up. That it doesn't matter what people in each district want from the representative. The representative is going to listen to the lobbies. So either it has to be a situation where every single bill they want to pass, the senators, anything has to be voted on by their constituents first, something like that, where it goes to the people directly. It's the only way, because if you're leaving the decision based on the senator, then he's going to obviously make the decision based on who's ever paying him money, whether it's big pharma, big oil, or whatever, you know. But you see, it's all fucked up. First of all, when no party adheres to its own principles.
Yeah.
When the Democrats now have become pro-war, when they were supposed to be the anti-war party, then you know, and it's Democrats and Republicans on both sides that have been there for a long time that are pushing to still keep troops certain places and all. It's because of the industrial military complex. That's it. Because they're like, no, whoa, we're getting paid for this, bro. We got to build tanks. We got to send this. That's all they care about. So yeah,
It's sad, bro.
dude, who's going to get involved in this? That's the one thing that people don't want to address, and I keep mentioning it, and it's true. As much as we talk about how we would like things to be, you either have to already be really rich and not give a fuck and really care about people, be a big philanthropist to join that stuff and try to change it from the inside, or you're somebody who doesn't want to work and you fucking join the government to get a salary, sit there and fucking jack it all the time. Because that's what they do. And they feel good. They're like, I'm making a difference because I'm here and I'm arguing. Dude, first of all, if you really, Canadian politics, right now, any Canadian politician should be losing their fucking mind. They should be in the fucking streets right now because of Parliament being suspended. Like, what the fuck? Because we caught you stealing? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? They should be going crazy. Everyone's shutting the fuck up and collecting their paycheck. So what are we paying you for? Why are you getting paid from the citizens if you're not doing your fucking job?
Nothing.
Yeah.
It's free money.
But they're not. It's free money for them. They don't care.
It's what did I want to say? I wanted to say something.
So you can't introduce me to a politician now that hasn't spoken out about this and tell me that they have any morals. No, none. Zero. If they're not speaking out against this. If they should be, this is a shame. Can you guys have Gus tonight at 2-drink minimum? No. First of all, I don't think even Poseidon wants Gus to have his podcast here, from what I understand. He doesn't want him around. He doesn't want, he's having a good time in his life now, Poseidon. Like, things are starting to fall in order, and he doesn't want the toxicity. Yeah. And I don't blame him. Like, to be honest with you guys, as fun as it would be to have like a Gus podcast, if I would have to sacrifice this guy's mental well-being, you know, I wouldn't do it. Already we're going to get a good podcast with him and Guido, the intellectuals. Yeah. So that's going to make up for it. That's going to be a fun podcast.
Yeah. And either way, he's blocked me now.
Your dad blocked you?
Apparently, yeah.
Where? On social media?
Yeah. No, on like my cell phone number.
What'd you do to him?
I don't know. He was just angry. I guess I wasn't answering my phone.
Well, if you weren't answering, why would he block you? You're already not answering.
I don't know.
Mike A's like just found some money, added another $2 to the till. Mike A's just dropping dollars. What mental well-being? Yeah, that's
I've been doing a lot better mentally, I find. The gym has helped immensely.
Yeah, dude, you know, I was working out this morning too. I'm very dedicated now. I got supplements too from bodybuilding. I'm gonna go crazy for a couple of months. I'm gonna try my best to really lose some weight.
Also, you know what I've noticed? Also, what helps for your mental health is trying new stuff all the time.
Look, dude, the whole the gay thing, all that stuff, I don't mind it. Nobody here minds it. You don't have to say it's trying new stuff. It's coming out or whatever. Nobody minds it. Just do your thing, man.
God damn you, bro. So I tried the tanning booth.
Oh yeah. Tanning salon.
Yeah, they have new machines and you walk into it like a closet.
Yeah, they're not new machines. They've existed for years.
Yes, but they're state of the art, these ones are calling them.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Like they even have cages.
What would they call them? They're calling them state of the art. What do you think they would call them? Dangerous heat machines.
Well, these ones even have cages in case you touch the edge. So you don't get burnt by the...
You have to hold on. They tell you where to put your arms and everything. You can't just flail them around. They tell you how to stand so you get the equal tan all around you.
You stand straight like this.
With your arms tucked on your side?
Yeah.
Then aren't you going to have lines here of where your arms are?
No, but like you don't stick them to you. You just let them loose. Loosey-floosey.
Okay.
Right? And it felt weird because it was the first time...
You're going to have lines here, by the way.
Whatever. It was the first time I stepped into this contraption, right? Mm-hmm. So it was the crazy experience. It was 6 minutes. That's all you need.
Turquía. G13 just from that.
So,
that's bravo.
So,
yo, by the way, I have a funny Greek military story.
Okay, right after this.
Yeah, right after this.
So first of all, I got to put on those fucking weird goggles that make me look like a fucking weirdo and a half, right? So I put those on. I had to tie them with an elastic and shit. It was super weird. And
none of that is weird. That's just how it is. Like,
I know, but it was a weird experience because I stepped out, bro. It felt like I was stepping out of Captain America in the movie where he steps out of that thing and it makes him all jacked. Yeah. It's like I stepped out of that, but I was still fat. It was very disappointing.
Okay, it's a tanning booth. It's not going to make you lose weight.
Whatever, bro.
But I want to tell you something about the Greek military. So as you know, right now, there's a lot of tension with the Turkish military and the Greek military. The Turkish military is trying to fucking basically take over land. They're trying to take over waters that are not theirs. They're coming into Greece, basically. They're fucking being stupid. Now, they do have a large military. The problem is that they're incompetent. And so the Greeks were like, yeah, we're not going to... Like, are you guys under the impression we're just going to let you bring in your warships and that's going to be cool? So what the Greeks did is apparently they terrorized the Turkish Navy.
No.
Yeah, because the Turks have their submarines, right?
Yeah.
The problem is our submarines, the Turks can't detect them by radar. We have newer, better stuff. But we can detect them. So what they did is the Turks brought their submarines in, and then they were surrounded by Greek submarines. The Turkish Navy was surrounded by Greek submarines, Greek helicopters for hours, bro, for hours. Greeks, and what they were doing is they were
They couldn't move.
No, they couldn't move anywhere. They were stuck like because we knew where they were, but they didn't know where the Greeks were. So they just surrounded them, brought ships all around them, and then what they did is they started blaring high frequencies into the ship, you know, like when you get a message coming in, high frequencies and music, Yellow Submarine by the Beatles. And they were like, all they were hearing is they couldn't get any radar or nothing. All they were hearing was Beatles music and high pitched frequencies and stuff. And the Greeks are just there fucking with them for hours.
You know what though? That sounds like a Greek military.
Yeah, because they're like, because they're like, we have so many soldiers, you know, we're gonna do this. And it's like, yeah, you do, but it's dummies controlling this stuff, and also the technology, because they have the way they make the reason why you get military contracts is because what they do is, let's say the Americans release this jet, okay, and then the Russians come out, okay, we have this radar can see that jet. It's like, okay, now we made a new jet that radar can't. It's all like that, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a paper scissors rock type of thing.
Okay.
So even though they have a lot of this stuff, if we have fewer but superior stuff that they can't see, it makes their numbers mean less. And that's what they showed in the Aegean now, because they're like, yeah, you have the numbers, but you can't see us, we can see you, and we could just fuck with you. They were just fucking with them, the Greeks. And then the Turks got mad, apparently.
But this is like the Thermopylae all over again. The Battle of the Thermopylae. Like there were so little Greeks.
Yeah, that's what you have to do when you're less.
So military trained properly.
No, well, they brought them to Thermopylae. They brought them to the gates. Yeah, but that's what you have to do. You have to use whatever you can at your advantage. So our military is not as big as theirs, but we have an advanced military.
Oh yeah.
And they signed. There's jets, like the latest jets that the Americans have. The Greeks have them, right? Because we have a contract with them. But the Turks, the Americans didn't want to sell to them because the Turks bought those radars and those anti-aircraft guns from the Russians. You can't play both sides. They get pissed. Oh. So the Americans said, if you're going to buy from them, you're not going to get this from us. So they fucked themselves because then we have jets that they can't detect.
So they bought those radars for nothing.
Well, they could detect if they ever fight. I don't know if they fight fucking Bosnia, they'll know that they're coming. Not us. That's what one of the they went on Turkish TV. One of the military, an ex-military person, he says, "Stop underestimating the Greeks. You guys think that they're trapped in the Aegean. They can air hit us." In Ankara, in our capital, which is inside Turkey. It's not because they go. You guys are in for a big surprise. They go. It's not what you think. Like, yeah, there are only 10 million people, but it's not a old military. It's a brand new. Like we have a lot of we have the top pilots in the world. Like it's small, but they're powerful.
Oh yeah, it's true because they even did those tests.
And we don't want to fight, which makes us even more dangerous.
That's true.
Yeah, because we're like, just leave us the fuck alone.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, it's always the people that want to be left alone. You got to watch out for.
Yeah. Fucking funny though. When I heard, I was reading about it and I was like, "Oh, that's embarrassing."
That is embarrassing.
Because it wasn't just that; it was also the ship. Remember they brought the ships in, and we go, "No, this is Greek territory." No, it's not. They're trying to take over. So we just rammed it and we destroyed it. It's going to be out of commission for like 17 months. Their ship, they have to rebuild it, and they try to hide it from the Turkish people. They go, "Oh, nothing happened there, whatever." So then the Greeks like, "Oh yeah." So they released all the images of the fucking ship getting fucked up. They just rammed it. They're like, "All right," rammed the ship and left.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, this makes me feel good.
Yeah, because they're like, no, we have a zero tolerance now. We have a zero tolerance. They go, you're not. They said they want to start the Ottoman Empire again. They go, not on our watch. You're not. If you want to go the other way, but you're not touching anything that's Greek. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
you already have too much. You already have our capital, Constantinople. You're not touching that shit. Yeah.
I like that.
But I like the way they try to spin it. They go, Greek aggression. These Greeks are not letting us take over their islands. How the fuck do you have the balls to go into the world media and be like, the Greeks are bullying us. They're not letting us take over their stuff. That's crazy. Some guy wrote, what did he write? He goes, the Dodekanisya. He goes, the Greeks should have given them to us a long time ago. They should have given us those islands a long time ago. Why? That's fucking, because we're bigger. All right, come and get them, bro. Let's see how that's gonna work out for you.
Molon lave, bro.
Yeah.
Molon motherfucking lave, motherfuckers.
It's fucking hilarious. So let's see. Makes you think what the U.S. Has that is covert. Oh, dudes, man. That's why I think a lot of these stuff that they think are alien ships, a lot of it is military testing shit.
For sure. Like, I don't know. What's the number now? Is it like whatever we're at now? Pardon. Whatever we're at now, technologically wise, meaning society.
It used to be 10 years.
But it's
20 years ago when I was young, I remember reading about this. I used to have those military monthly. They used to have magazines that would show you new stuff that the military was always 10 years ahead.
10 to 15 years. Now it's gotten to like 35, 40.
No, I think it's less.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's less. I'll tell you why. Because small business, like entrepreneurship and has moved so fucking fast the last decade where geniuses in their basement are creating cool shit. Do you know what I mean? So I think the gap is closer, but I think they're using it in ways that we haven't thought of yet, and that's where they're ahead. Because any technology, right, you can use, like, let's say sound, for example, right?
Yeah.
We look, the speakers, all the shit that we have, right? But we don't use them militarily, right? I never thought about like what the Greeks did in the submarine. They're like, hey, we could just fuck up the radars, bro. We're just gonna blast loud. So basically, every time they turn on their thing to try to talk to someone, it's just so loud you have to turn it off because it hurts your head. So they have to have the stuff on, or it's Beatles music. Like they completely. So they're not using anything crazy, but they're using it in a way. No, but they're using it in a way that just makes them useless. They're just sitting ducks right there. Yeah, and Turkey did kill Armenians too. Turkey killed a lot of Armenians. There's a documentary called. Oh man, now I feel bad. It's on Vimeo. It's $5. I watched it last week. It was very depressing. It's called Lethal Nationalism, something like that, Lethal Nationalism, and it talks about the Armenian genocide, the Greek genocide, everything that happened there during those times with the Ottomans, the Turks, and it's super fucking depressing. I told you it was like, they were the stories of the survivors and this and that, and what, dude, they were cleaning house. They were trying to create like an ethno state of. They didn't want basically any Christians.
Yeah, I remember that.
They didn't want any Christians.
I remember reading
and they didn't,
about this.
And they didn't want the old natives of the area, like the Armenians, the Greeks, in their spots. They wanted to get rid of it to start this new Turkdom, to be Turks. But it was a new thing. And they did some fucking heinous shit, man. They did some heinous shit. But the crazy stuff was the burning alive and the raping stuff. Like they would rape women and then put them in a church and then burn the church down. So like the one thing wasn't enough, then they had to do that. Like crazy shit. Yeah. God starve damn. People. Also, they did a lot of starving by they called it basically they said it's like Auschwitz on the move. So what they did is like they would basically force from villages, Armenians, Greeks, whatever they were in their specific regions, with nothing, just what they have on their back, and they'd be like, "Yeah, no, you're cool. You just can't fucking live anymore. You guys have to walk all the way, let's say, to Greece, for example." Okay, so what they would do is they would start walking. But along the way, no food, no water, dead of winter, whatever. It would just take you weeks, some people days, depending on the time of the year, to die from the elements. You have nothing. You're just walking and dying. One kid dies here, one kid dies there. So they would basically be killing themselves, kind of like going on. They did all kinds of heinous shit, bro. Yeah. And then they had like professors from Turkey that were talking and stuff, and they go like a lot of people that were talking aren't allowed to go back to Turkey. They're viewed as enemies of the state. Because they spoke against but they're not speaking like it's not Turkish people's now's fault that happened. It's not. They're not. So they're saying like the professor's like, I'm not saying that people like now my fellow Turks or whatever they're bad. I'm just saying that this is what happened historically. No. This is a genocide. This is what happened. But the second you say that, it's crazy because we have the historical records. He goes military records and government records in Turkey. This is what they did. These are records. This is what they did in order to do this. These are historical records. All this falls under genocide. The second you call it genocide, they're like, nope, we never committed genocide. They want to call it something else. Oh, it's forced migration. It's, like they don't powers, be part of that and be modernized in the modern world. And this guy took them back because he wants to have that Islamic Republic thing, the whole Ottoman Empire again and take over and all that stuff. So he's regressing. He's bringing them backwards. He's not good. He appeals to like the villagers. Yeah, he appeals to them, but all of the educated people are like, "Fuck, man, we want to be in the 21st century. We don't want to cut heads off of Christians. We don't want that shit. You know what I mean? We want to be in the 21st century, peace with our neighbors." This guy's bringing them back.
I've noticed educated people in life who have somewhat a bit of education don't want violence. They don't want this conquering.
Yeah, I don't want any, dude. I don't want any. I've already said this a million times. I don't want any war. Like now with Greece and Turkey, I don't want any war because not just I don't want Greeks to die, but I don't want random Turkish kids that they put in the military, just like Greek kids. You know what I mean? To fight, because the leader, like Erdogan, he's not gonna get killed. It's gonna be fucking his soldiers. It's gonna be kids from random fucking villages in Turkey who did nothing, who are gonna go into war and get killed. It's fucking stupid. I don't want anybody.
You know what's sad is those kids from the villages are probably gonna get brainwashed. Into
of course, that's what you do. That's what you do.
Thinking that the Greeks are evil.
Of course, yeah. But dude, when they come out and say the Greeks are bad guys because they're not letting us take this land, already you're saying crazy shit. I don't understand. So,
but that's because they've been convinced that
you already have my capital.
Yeah.
And you already have Constantinople, and you're pissed because I'm not giving you more land. Are you fucking crazy right now? But that's stuff that logical people don't say. This is fanatics that say it. Logical people are like, this is fucking crazy, bro. I don't want to war with anyone. I want to fucking live my life. Like, you know what the majority of Turkish people want, bro? The same thing the majority of Greeks want, the same thing the majority of fucking Australians want is to be able to work, feed your family, live. That's what people want, bro.
Of course.
These are all the visions of people that get power and they become power hungry and they have these delusions of grandeur. They want to go down in history as a conqueror. That's what it is.
It's psychopaths.
It's psychopaths. That's what it is. Yeah.
Speaking of Australia, by the way, I heard something. I don't know how true this is. Somebody in the chat can.
It used to be a jail for criminals from England.
No, that we know. But apparently, so we were talking about earlier all these high level pedophiles, and there's 500,000 indictments, 9 people per indictment.
You were telling me this earlier, in the show. Yeah.
So apparently in Australia, it's also very rampant. In Australia, it was so rampant that they had underground tunnels to be able to transport people, to traffic people. And I heard this, and apparently, because everything's on lockdown in Australia, they can hear military operations going on in Australia, and they're like, what the fuck is going on? And it's like underground. And apparently, they found some people that were so badly tortured that they had to put them down. So imagine with all the technology today that we have of saving people.
Well, you can't save everyone. We're human, right?
Yeah, obviously, yeah. But imagine
Where'd you hear this, though? This sounds like a fake lobby shit.
Online.
Yeah, where online?
The internet.
That's not helping your case.
Well,
sir.
no. Look, I don't know if it's true. That's why I said if anyone in the chat can confirm this. But that's what I heard.
Jess Sorrell is doing a covert mission, shooting pedophiles.
No, but that's what I've been hearing.
She'll tell us.
That's what I've been hearing a lot.
Look, there is a lot of anti-trafficking, anti-pedophile, which it should be. I don't know to what extent it's going on, and you know where it gets tricky. It gets tricky, like let's say in Hollywood, right, where it was the people who basically owned the LA, you know, like the big producers that were behind it, that were in the middle of it. That's what would kind of get people stuck, right? Because anytime you'd investigate and go up, you'd be like, oh, fuck, I can't touch this guy. This guy's untouchable. And then they would stop. That's why.
Not bad, eh?
Yeah, that's why now some of this stuff is good. Like a lot of like cancel culture, there's a lot of shitty stuff about it, but there's also good stuff about it. Like you can't tell me it's not good that Bill Cosby, who he raped 60 women. You can't tell me that it's not a good thing that he's brought to justice. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, it's a very good thing.
That's a very good thing. Now, is it a good thing that fucking Shane Gillis lost his job because some fucking idiot non-comic decided to take a clip out of context and make him look like a racist? No, that's fucking stupid. No. That's terrible. But that's what I'm saying is like there's some stuff that you could use it for good. You know what I mean? Like cancel shitty people. Instead, it's like anything we do, people are not using the power for good. They're using 90% of it to cancel people they don't like.
It's like what they say, in the wrong hands, if it falls in the wrong hands.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem now with Twitter, with the internet. It fell in the wrong hands. Regular people. Because what do we use it mostly for is bitching.
Yeah.
What do you use the internet for mostly? Is to bitch about shit.
Did you see, what's his name?
That guy.
He made the fat guy. He's a comedian. He has a podcast.
Oh, Joey Diaz.
No.
Tim Dillon.
Yes.
Yeah.
He made the Antifa
video. How funny was that?
Bro.
Dude, Tim Dillon's videos are generally pretty fucking hilarious. They're spot on too.
Bro, this guy's hilarious.
Tim Dillon's good.
You know what I kind of secretly want? And this is going to sound weird.
Tim Dillon?
No. Tim Dillon, if you're listening to this.
It's going to stay the fuck away from you.
No, You know how in other cities in the States, Antifa, they're all acting up, but we find out they're pussies. Like there was that whole video.
Obviously, yeah.
There was that whole video that there was like a bunch of bikers and Antifa started acting up and they got the shit kicked out of them. Did you
Obviously,
see that?
bro.
You know, I kind of secretly want Antifa members here in Montreal to start acting up.
Not really. I don't, because here's the. I don't want. I'd prefer if people just fucking
No, obviously
not get beat up. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, obviously, but because these people are fucking spreading hate, bro, and communism.
yeah, but not if they're not doing anything. Like right now, like let's say there's people here, they're not doing anything. They're not spreading hate. They're not doing anything. So leave them alone.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the words anti-fascist is something anybody could agree with. Yeah, we don't want fascism. The problem is the people in the States now that are using that banner are fucking fascists.
To do fascist
They're doing
things.
fascist shit. That's what's crazy.
They're
You have
literally
to be
using-
careful with that. It's the same thing with when religion. They'll take they'll be like, yo, in the name of this religion, we got to kill these people because they're evil and we're with God. It's the same thing. They're trying to make themselves be the good guys while doing crazy shit.
No.
You know what I mean? While doing like holy wars. That's all. That's what it is, right? They're lesser. God doesn't like them as much as us, so we could kill them. That's cool. Just so people could justify it. Like, yeah, it's cool to kill him, man. He's not a human. God doesn't like him.
No.
It's all stupid shit. It's all stupid shit. It's brainwashed stuff.
What I can't understand is in the 21st century, how do people fall for that shit?
Dude, it doesn't matter what century. People will always fall. First of all, people always want to belong.
No.
And sometimes you're unlucky and you fall into something toxic. Sometimes you get lucky and you fall into something fun. Remember, like we talked about it last week when we were outside of the bordel with some of the guys that are on the Discord. And I said that I'm really happy with how like positive it is. Like it's not toxic like a lot of like Reddits are. You know, the subreddits become like just toxic. And they were giving me examples of other comedians' Discords that just have turned into a toxic. It's all angry people yelling about the about the comic and about each other. Just negative people being assholes. Shit. You know what I mean? And I said I'm very happy that we weed that kind of stuff out because we don't need that shit. Like I don't need people fighting.
No.
I don't need people arguing, being angry with each other. I want people to be happy. No. So if we've built something now that people can go speak to each other, play games together, meet up, watch the shows together, get tickets together, do all this shit. It's all positive. You're just having a good time. Bro, I'm glad that we could fucking do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. You know, I've had so much toxicity in my life that like shit like that turns me off also. I need positivity in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't, dude. So there's so much, dude. Everything out there. There's so much negativity out there. Like, dude, the government's fucking us. There's always gonna be people around the corner trying to scam you. There's always all kinds of shit happening. What's the point of perpetuating and continuing that when you have time to take a break now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, imagine if we were just on here, we'd spend 2 hours every Sunday just yelling and shitting at people. Like after a while, people are gonna be like, all right, like, I mean, I want to laugh. I want to have a good time. I want to hear stories. I want to hear what's happening in the news. I don't need you to tell everyone to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's it kills you after a while. Like you don't need this shit. Life's too short for that stuff anyway. None of us is gonna make it out of this thing alive anyway. Yeah, we have a limited time anyway. Let's enjoy it. Be cool.
Bro. Look at a sunset. Suck a dick. Do whatever.
I love
whatever makes you happy.
I love. I love how they're calling. Who doesn't love a terrible train wreck? Silver and gold. They're talking about Guido.
Oh.
Yeah, he is a lovable train wreck.
Yeah.
But it's funny because he's actually getting, it didn't show today because he was sick, but he's actually getting his shit pretty together. Guido, he has the Poseidon luck. Like Poseidon didn't show up to one show yesterday with me stand up, and it was the kind of show he would love. It went well. It was full of women. He would have loved the show, but he didn't show up. That one time he didn't show up. Same thing with Guido. He's got all this shit together. He shows up to the show and his fucking nose won't stop running. Like it's just, these two guys have this weird fucking luck. The universe fucks with them repeatedly. But let's see. Yeah, lose the dead weight. Hurt egos are not your amigos. Fucking Tobias dropping lyrics.
Hurt egos are not your amigos.
People are allowed to like and dislike others as long as we can work together. It's fine. Yeah, of course, dude. Even if you, like I said, like let's say for the podcast, I'll bring anyone. On as long as they're like we can have a conversation. You don't need to agree with me. Like most of the people that I bring on, like people are like, oh, you only bring people you agree. What the fuck are you talking about? Look up at Pantelis podcast. A lot of my guests, we just don't agree on stuff politically or whatever, but it doesn't matter. We're still cool.
People have told you that you only bring.
Yeah, if you go look at the chats now, first of all, people write crazy shit too. If you look at the comments, like stuff is like, where did you get this from? That never even happened. Like, but people get mad and post stupid shit. It's good for me though.
Well, I never understood. I've never had the urge in my life to ever comment on something.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like even on those Facebook shit posts, bro. I see, thousands thousands. You know, sometimes what I do when I want to kill time, bro. Let's say I want to kill an hour, bro.
Bro, read that shit.
Bro, I read that shit, bro. I have a laugh, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes I read shit and I
see how
can't stop
fast
laughing.
they escalate.
Bro.
Or me on Twitter, it's the best.
It's insane.
I see a shit post and I'm like, right away go to the comments, and then I know that's gonna get. But then you see how deep it gets, and then it ends up being like the last two people just 40 minutes of thread, just fuck you, no, fuck you, bro, no, you fuck you. If I,
But the worst part is some of these comments and threads, as you see, they've been posted days in advance. So wait, you wasted 2 or 3 days of your life.
yeah,
Of
just
your
yelling
life,
at someone.
just yelling and
Well,
getting,
when we first got Facebook, I remember the first year, when people realized that they could tell people to go fuck themselves, there was a lot of that on
without
Facebook.
being on their face, without telling them in person.
No, just they realized like, yeah, I could argue this point, and it was anarchy. Because YouTube in the beginning wasn't negative. YouTube turned negative after, I don't know when the change was, but after a while, in the beginning, it wasn't negative. YouTube was all like, oh, nice videos. And when it first started, when the creators first started. And then now it turned into, not as bad as Twitter. I think Twitter's the worst culprit.
Twitter's the worst, huh?
Because it's so quick, bro. It's so easy to tell someone, go fuck yourself.
And it's true. Twitter doesn't
Twitter doesn't stop me from anything. I tell people to go fuck themselves all the time.
You can post anything on there. Like there's people promoting their OnlyFans, shoving dildos up their asses.
Yeah. Well, how else are you going to promote OnlyFans?
Yeah, that's true.
It's only for fans, y'all. You should start OnlyFans, but you don't want to listen to me. Anyways, guys, before we
do
go,
what on the OnlyFans?
listen, Poseidon, I don't want to forget to tell people that tonight we're going to be at the Bordel. 7:30 p.m. It is the pre-show to the Suzukut that's going to be there at night too. So if you got tickets for one, hopefully you got tickets for the other. If not, enjoy one of those shows. So 7:30 p.m. we're there. If you don't have tickets, check in the Discord if you just need a ticket, not a table. I'm sure that people that bought extra tickets could come to an agreement with you and just sell you one of their tickets. If not, you could catch us live over at the 2 Drink Minimum channel over here on YouTube. And then after the live, you can't catch anymore until Wednesday, unless you want to catch it early. Actually, no, Wednesday is when it goes early on Compound Media.
Yes.
And then Thursday, it's up everywhere. You are correct. That's why you looked at me. You were confused.
No, I literally had a brain fart for a second.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm too quick. Patreon.com/Pantelis is where you're going to go to get exclusive content. The bonus episodes are up there in bed with Poseidon. And when people say, how do we support the channel? That's the best way to support it. That's directly to us. Yeah. So head over to Patreon. And remember to use the fucking Discord. It's the fucking funnest thing. Next movie night might be this week. We're going to see if I'm not doing a show or anything on Wednesday. We're going to do it this week. If not next week. Ask Mike if he drank the Brookman's gin. Oh, I'll ask him. So yeah, head over to the Discord, head over to the Patreon. The bigger the Patreon gets, the more cool stuff we're going to do. I'm glad you guys enjoyed David Icke. I will try to get even cooler guests. I mean, I have some lined up actually. Just, it's going to take a little bit of time, but I got some plans. 3 to 4 weeks before this place is fully ready to bring in more guests and restart the regular pattern of shows coming out. So yeah, contact Helsan on Discord if you guys are looking for a ticket for tonight. And every week, normally, he's the first guy to buy tickets, and he's the first one to kind of hook everyone up on Discord to let them know, where to sit and let me get you seats and all that stuff. For Poseidon, you go to the Poseidon69 over on Twitter and Instagram to follow his ridiculous antics. Panteliscomedy.com is my website. You have all my social links over there. Get all the podcasts. And remember, guys, 2 Drink Minimum tonight, 7:30 p.m. And subscribe, tell your friends about it. That is the place to be. Am I forgetting anything, Poseidon? I feel like I haven't forgotten anything.
Absolutely not, love.
Absolutely not. Anything you want to share with the crew?
No, I think I got just ciao ciao.
Yeah, you're chowing it.
Ciao ciao ciao.
Patreon.com/Pantelis. Oh, you're doing it now.
Yeah. _love be strong.
Thank you guys. I'll be strong as that.